All right, what's up, peeps? Sorry for the long wait. I just had to reply to a few people, and the live chat is pretty fucking lit. Let me just say that, okay? Let's be clear on that. Well, we're gonna have a special episode, and it's gonna be dedicated to yours truly, the reptilian himself, Arthur Woodson. So, we're going to have a long talk about this because I think this is something that we need to discuss when it comes to the aspect of neutrality, because I think some people don't know the definition of neutrality. I think what they have in their mind is if they don't take sides, but yet favor upon another person, then it's neutral to them. When in actuality, that's not what neutrality means. Neutrality means that you don't become biased towards another person point of view. So when Danella made her point of view, and you didn't believe her, that's showing your aspect of being biased, and you're choosing right away. From the moment you disregarded someone else's opinion or their testimonies, you already decided to side with the person that you wanted to. And that is the aspect that is where you fall short, Arthur, because that is not what neutral means. Neutral means you don't pick either side, but you are, because you're basically disregarding one person's testimony and say because they're a woman that they have no relevance to their to your point of view, because you think that they automatically lie, and that's also pretty sexist. So I'm gonna get the link going. I'm gonna put the link in the chat so you peeps can pop in here. Exactly, Adam. Yeah, and that's part of the reason, because that's why I made a joke on his stream. Does coochie equals lying? Because let me tell you, if a cooch equals a liar, then you might as well be gay. I mean, that's pretty much it. Because women don't lie because of their coochie; they lie because of their brains. Because we all have a working, functioning brain, and we all know how to use it. You think because I have a penis, I must be a truthful person? Hell fucking no, bitch. I can lie if I wanted to. Of course, I'm not lying right now, but I'm just saying if I had wanted to, I could, because I have a brain. Well, you know what? With that neck beard, I think people should lie to you. I really do think so, Arthur bin Laden.
Hey, folks, how's it going?
I started it late. I started. Vigoda, you're here? Oh, boy.
Well, if you want to lie to me, sue me then.
Vigoda, okay, this is going to be strictly about the situation involving the stream that Arthur did involving Danella and Chayton, and it's this whole situation. Yeah, it's a, well, you weren't there, you weren't here for it, so that is where I'm gonna get him at. So let me message that person. But yes, Mama Bear Coochie, because Arthur said that, hey, guess what? If you're a woman, you must be a liar because you're a woman.
Honestly, bro, why you bring this racist homophobic?
Because you weren't relevant to it. You weren't relevant to what was happening. You don't know what's happening behind the scenes. You're coming from outside the box. No pun intended when I say box. But you're coming from there and you're not understanding what was happening. It was a long situation, a long timeline that you're not aware of. That welcome I to be that you weren't aware of what was going on. You, as being the outsider who just tuned in, is just figuring out what was going on. So because I'm your I'm your a hypocrite, ZTB. Exactly. You don't know everything about being natural. Stop. Exactly.
I'm gonna get fucking black magic, ZTB.
Whatever.
Damn right.
Exactly. Yeah. So what's gonna happen? Because to keep the stream relevant, I'm gonna message the reptile misogynist himself, and I will be right back. So hold on.
Yeah, they're gonna take an hour.
Alright, guys. He's gone.
Exactly.
We can say whatever we want.
How's you folks been?
Straight, man.
I've just been relaxing with my family all day.
I've been.
Yeah, I'm about to. Yeah, as soon as I get my paycheck, I'm about
I was
to.
in a holiday today.
Right, that tails
happy holiday.
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Pagoda.
Who is that?
I hear you.
Yeah. I was in a holiday today. You don't want to say to me happy Yom Kippur or something?
It's a holiday.
What?
Okay, I'm
I ain't
back.
here.
The link is
I'm
right
not
in
here
the
in
chat.
Cleveland. I'm
And
the
if you
speaker.
guys
I don't
wanna
mind that.
show up here
What's up,
and
ITV?
hold on, guys.
What's up,
Let me
man?
put the link.
Yeah, I ain't hear what
Bam.
Pagoda said. I'm on the speaker, so I ain't hear clearly what you said.
Yeah,
So
he
forgive
always
me if I
sounds on
can.
edge, but I guess because that's what happens when you're a troll and you know you get negative feedback. You know you're gonna be a little bit defensive.
ZTV?
Okay. Well, Vagoda, if you don't have anything to input towards this, then I'm just gonna have to get rid of you and put you backstage,
Why you
or
want
just get
to
rid
get
of you.
rid of me?
Yeah, go
Why-
on.
Yeah,
Arthur's
cause
stream and
yeah,
Wait a minute,
I'm gonna have to
why
put you
get rid of me?
backstage. Okay. Okay.
yeah, he
All right.
don't
Yeah.
know too much
Excuse me,
going on.
ZTV. I hate to.
Who's
cut
Mr.
you-
OBS?
Probably Tom.
Yeah, I knew it was Tom.
Yeah, it's Tom.
Okay,
You just knew it. You just knew it all. So Brian, I saw the stream that you were in part of with Kevin, and I saw the stream obviously with Arthur. So you really need to know who is for you and who is against you, and use your own common sense to figure out who's literally is doing something that's for the benefit of the greater good per se. So I think you have a little bit more common sense than Arthur does, because at least you're honest about, you know, your flip-flopping. But you know, it's a matter of being consistent and being aware of your surroundings and the people you associate with. And that's all I'm gonna say on that, you know, because one moment you're siding with us, the other moment you're siding with Arthur, and it's like a whole little kerfuffle. It's just not making any sense, you know. And it's always with the Bryans that have this issue. All the Bryans I've met have been flip floppers. No pun intended. No insulting whatsoever. But it's been true, and I'm just think that name is curse, you know, for flip flopping.
Well,
I'm not sensitive. My dad was named Brian, so I try not to offend, not saying that too much.
Oh, you dead ass, Kevin?
My dad has very good.
Oh shit.
My dad.
No offense to your father, of course.
Yeah, mate.
Insane Gaming, what's good? What's going on? I'm
dad's
trying to get
middle
Arthur in
name
the
is
stream. I can't
Brian
even get him.
Daddy.
Brian Daddy. Wow.
Well, you wait. Well, ZTV,
Wow.
you waste your time getting Arthur in the stream. You waste your time, but then he runs his mouth.
No, because he said he want to talk things out, like in his before his stream ended. So I'm here. I started the live stream. So you want to talk it out?
he's
We can
actually
talk it
going
out.
live
Yeah.
right now. Actually, Arthur is, because the truth
Y'all
about
talk,
smoking.
Yeah, I'm about to get out of here.
All right,
I have
ITB.
more
Thanks
time.
for coming in.
I gotta
Thanks for being part of the shiz.
You know, hold on.
Take it easy,
I got to.
All right, ITB.
Can I explain what happened?
Oh, you
on
working
there?
this time? Damn, I feel sorry for you. But then again, if you're a night wolf, go at it. Make that bread.
Hey, CTV.
Yes, Brian.
I'm gonna explain to all of
Hey,
you
Lewis,
right
what's
now
going
about
on?
what went down on Arthur's stream.
Mm-hmm.
What happened was it was Hero. I shouldn't call him Hero. I call him Daniel.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You can call me interchangeably. That's fine.
J-Man was there.
Yeah.
Dark Horse was there.
Well, I mean, I
was
expected it.
And yes, and what's this GTP? What's his name
Lewis
again?
again.
What?
Lewis was
Lewis was there. Yeah, Game Toilets Production.
Yeah. And I even
Oh,
told
you got the easiest fucking job, dude. I swear I'm jealous.
what happened was I told
Taking out the trash at night.
I told Chayton to go to hell.
Go to hell?
Yeah.
Well, why
right,
did you
you
tell
did.
him to go to hell?
I got a proof.
You did.
And what
You
made you
well
come to that conclusion?
I knew it. I knew that Chayton was a scumbag the whole fucking time.
So if
Don't even go there. No, that's bull. No.
Okay. So you knew Chayton. So that actually makes it worse on you, Brian. Don't you realize? See, when you lie, you have to make sure you lie right, because then if you lie wrong, it's gonna make you look even worse. So if you knew that Chayton was a liar from the beginning, and you still side with him, even though knowing what he had done, that means you're a piece of shit for doing that. Especially after what he said about Jordan's brother. You know what I mean? So,
that was wrong. And
it's like if you knew he was doing all of this and you still side with him, that means you intentionally wanted to, and you didn't give a damn about all the other people who he had affected. Besides Danilo.
Yeah. Then he tried to add me as a friend on Facebook, but I declined.
I knew from the start that he wasn't right. He didn't sound right by the time we all met him.
He never sounded like. What are you talking about, Lewis?
He's like making up excuses for himself, excuse after excuse.
I got proof. I can show y'all.
He's the king of it.
No, we believe you. Like, we believe that everything. Oh, Tom, your background is nice. We believe that what he did is the truth. We of course we believe it, but the problem is your loyalty towards the things that you stand for. It's very inconsistent. Adam says, with all this messed up stuff Brian has said and done, at least he never sunk as low as. Yeah, I can say that. I can definitely say that.
I like Satan. I'm the one that's telling the truth. I don't lie.
I'm gonna have to call you out on that too.
You are a liar too.
No, listen to me, Antwan.
We ain't gotta listen to Jack.
Oh,
I've caught you on twice, on one occasion. You lied to ZTB and the bunch on one stream and went back to the other one, and I caught you on it on Money's stream. So there has been cases where you have been caught lying.
Yeah, stealing people's pictures off their picture themselves. Yeah, that too. Yeah, a lot of stuff you did. So you do. Just like but then when Della talked bad about you again, you've been doing it to us.
I called her a crazy bitch on Monday AD stream.
Yeah, okay. But see,
to be fair, Brian had every right to say that to Della.
I know when Della was mean to me, I went off on her. That was like months ago.
Because I don't like the entitlement bitchy attitude that I gotten from her. So that's why, honestly, for that situation, I understand why Brian cursed her out.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be with a girl like that.
When you get loud, you get louder.
Yeah. Area.
Okay, cool. What's up?
I'm not even going to say that. Tom Willis, what's going on?
What's up? This is my new studio. How you guys?
I love it. I freaking love the way it looks. I love it.
Oh God, he's become a VTuber.
Yeah, he's a VTuber indeed.
I'm on the air.
I love that.
I'm going to be streaming in VR. I'm going to make a whole community. I'm getting rid of these toxic places, and I'm going to where the fun is.
How you have a stream within the stream? That is some streamception bullshit. Awesome.
Exactly.
Too bad Arthur can't even afford it.
That looks amazing, dude.
I'm hoping to do that in the future.
At one, or like when he says double ZTB, And speaking of, Cabell, what's good, my dude? Zup ZT Bizzle. What's the topics? Well, the topic is I'm trying to get Arthur in because he wanted to speak with me and Carlos after his stream was over about trying to settle things and have a commonality, but. The thing of it is, I'm trying to message him and he's not answering. So what the fuck? And I called him,
He did say
I blocked him because during the fight with Arthur, he came to me to apologize, and I accepted it first. While Brian, I was cool. In a short period of time, I wanted to help him about bettering himself. Yeah, it's not about the fact that he's, doesn't understand. I think he just doesn't know how to be consistent, and you take sides. You do a switcheroo all the time.
I think it's because I think it's because he has an 8-year-old mentality. That's really what I've come to realize.
An 8-year-old? That's offensive to 8-year-olds.
Even Tom told himself
That's really
he can't do it.
offensive. When my niece was 8, she was very intelligent. My niece was doing high-end fractions at 8 years old.
Well,
she's in high school now, but she my first niece.
Maybe it's because he's a guy.
Oh, right, because we all know women are liars, and in order for you to be a liar, you have to be smart. Remember, truthful people are dumb and stupid,
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, don't
That
forget,
must be one dumb piece of shit.
I'm getting a lawsuit on me.
Shout out to Mama Insane and Snowman in the chat on my behalf. Can't you on fleek? Mama Bear makes everyone laugh. Yes, she does. She has that spark of humor. I can see where Jordan gets it from. Antwan and Bio too. Yeah, my niggas. Yeah. So I'm trying to wait for Arthur to reply. He's not. Can any of you guys message him on Facebook? Because I don't have his Facebook.
I can call him. I'll call him right now.
Call him.
Ain't he in one of somebody's Discord or something?
I blocked them.
Let's see.
I think he's in yours, Tom.
Oh yeah, no, I don't know. I don't remember.
Yes, he's going full on virtual. Kawaii. Desune. Wrestling Snowman. Hello, Cabal. Hope you're having a great week. Welcome, Wrestling Snowman.
So, Z2B, what do you think of my stream, man?
I saw your stream. I commented on there, actually. The fact that he was going to lawsuit... Well, I actually want Arthur to come in here so we can talk about this, but the fact that he was going to lawsuit you for criticism is just perplexing and preposterous. The fact that he would even go to such lengths to do that. First, you need cuentadas. If you don't got it, you can't do it.
You need my address.
And when I say cuentadas, I'm talking about at least 20 grand. Dude, if you don't have it, you can't do it. And and not only that, but the case has to be legitimized by the federal court. And if it's not legitimized, then you can't do it. So.
And not just that, you need to know my address.
No, well, they can get that through notifying you through YouTube. But if it's YouTube drama, then they're just going to basically contact YouTube to handle it because it's a YouTube drama. That's all what it is.
I still got wax on my damn chest where you spilled all over my fucking hand.
YouTube ain't going to do nothing.
Cherry's been laughing at me ever since I got trapped in the pot. No.
And I have a legitimate reason why I made that stream too.
No, but I can't eat Mexican food at a restaurant because that's I have to eat that at home for other reasons because let's just say the beans is very strong. Cabal, I'll stand on my porch and yell very loudly his name, and for him to join, maybe attach a note to a pigeon's leg and aim it. And probably climb a tree because you know how reptiles work. Ghost, what's going on, man? Long time no speak. I haven't seen you in a long time. Yeah, you gotta hop into VR chat. The reason why Arthur wanted to end the feud with me because Cosmo Paradise and his crew, myself, squashed the beef, and my views from the live stream, which he was there, went up the roof. Yeah, because he's catching on fleek when it comes down to it.
Can I,
the beans.
Hey, Mason, join the studio. Oh, I gotta add Mason.
You're making yourself. No, you're not even exposing it because you know it's making you look bad.
I answered a good amount of questions. You just again very hard.
So let me sorry to cut you off, gentlemen. But
yeah, I'm about to say I heard questions on one side.
Yeah, but Shane was asking most of it, but not freaking Daniela. That's bias.
Bet indeed.
I got this. Shane,
oh God.
Your ex-wife was wrong.
Brian, I don't. At the end of the day, you're gonna try to flip flop back to me in a few days or a few weeks anyway, so I can't take nothing you say seriously.
So is Lennon.
I am done with you, Shane. You should go to
You
hell.
say that, but probably in a few days you'll be like, Charlie, I'm sorry for doing that. Can you forgive me? And this time I'm gonna be like, no.
No, but you didn't say that to Lennon.
Can I read a message? Can I read a message from Chayton's mom on Jan 19th? This is right before he took over her account. No problems. Chayton has a tendency to kill off subjects he doesn't.
So, what y'all think of me went off on him a while ago?
All you gonna do is
I
go
mean,
back
it's not
to
going to
him.
be effective because he has a way of trying to lure you back in, and the fact of the matter is, he just said it himself. He said he doesn't take you seriously, which means you're not worth his time.
You do.
Brian, good job. I take that very seriously, and you know what? I've completely turned around my opinion of you. You've accepted 100%, and anything else you want, you can have.
In case you didn't know, that's Scorpio sarcasm for you.
Yeah,
I know because I
totally,
deal with that shit.
Brian totally, in the next few hours, will not go back to Chayton. I can 100%
But that makes me a stronger
guarantee you.
person. I would say that Scorpios made me a stronger person because, let's just say, they make people strong by default.
I gotta be honest with
Hey,
you, Brian.
Mason, can you DM me your name again so I can add you?
Brian being friends with Charlie is like being friends with the devil. Yeah, you're only gonna get burned. Yeah, or screwed.
speak,
Tom sent me invite. Join if you can't get on Fleek. I've been holding on to that message from here out. Respect his mom, but I thought this book was making Okay, come on down. I was waiting for Arthur to come in. Tom, were you able to contact Arthur?
I called him. I sent him a message. I told him to call me when he gets a chance. So
okay,
and then we'll see what happens from there.
I hope he ain't sleeping. 15 people watching. I know
He was on Bronzebird's stream about an hour ago.
Jordan, Mr. Closet Man, welcome.
Mr.
Yeah, it's
Closet
me
Man.
coming in there. That's my new nickname for him. Me coming in there wasn't memorable at all. So kudos to you, Brian. He's live now? Are you serious?
Brian said that a while back.
Yeah, he's live doing the truth about smoking. Here, I can
Really?
sum that up. I
Truth
can sum
about
that up in a few.
smoking.
I can sum that up in a
Well,
few simple
ZTV.
words. Smoking bad. It causes your
ZTV,
lungs to fucking die.
join his stream while you're streaming and tell him to come on your stream.
Okay.
That's what I usually do.
Let me see if I can do that. Streamception.
Arthur, if you have the balls, come over here.
Brian, don't act.
No, he's not live yet. He's about to be live at 11:50.
But anyway,
Yeah, 11:50. He's not live yet.
I was trying to say about what I was trying to say to you, Brian.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, we can, Carlos. What's good, my dude?
All right, the main reason why I came here, because for some odd reason, every time I type in some words, YouTube won't allow it to go through.
Yeah, if it's offensive, YouTube censors it.
Oh, YouTube could go fuck himself.
Yeah,
All right.
it does. Yeah, especially Susan, that bitch.
Yeah. She needs to quit her job.
Protects pedophiles like Shane Dawson. She said to me that she wasn't surprised because Shay intends to kill off people that he doesn't want to talk about, and that is a sociopathic trait, to cut people off if they don't view them with any sort of importance.
Well, all thing I know is that Hangman Charlie got extremely butthurt for exposing Arthur, which he absolutely got what he deserves. Now, anyways, let me just say this, all right? I know that Arthur, I've been hearing rumors that he want to end a feud with me because...
He said it in his latest live stream. That's why I started it.
Yeah, because I ended the feud with Cosmo Paradise. Now, I haven't seen that part of the video because I have no interest in, right? Now, but since because I have no interest to watch. But what I do heard that the reason why he wanted to do that because of that situation. First things first, Arthur, you do not deserve any more chance whatsoever, okay? Because in case you didn't know, I do not associate with pedophiles and terrorists. And that's what you are, Arthur, because you even admitted yourself that you like to flirt with underage kids. You even said it multiple times when you was watching these Twitch streamers. I mean, I don't know if you're under a rock when you said, but you definitely straight from the rat's mouth. And you just proved us, that you are a terrorist because of that last stream that you did, saying that, America is Babylon, America shows symbolism, which there is absolutely no proof of that. Also, I wanted to say that I wanted to share this one video from Instagram that this scumbag no balls Up TV has shown. I know why he made this Back to the Future video on Instagram and on YouTube. The guy's a fucking coward and is a piece of shit
Terrorist
person.
my
I don't
ass,
care.
exactly.
Yeah. But I still got the video.
I do agree on The Simpsons, though. That's
Oh,
the
yeah,
other thing I do agree on. The Simpsons, they did predictions.
Not really predictions, it's more like planned programming. Jordan says, I didn't jump in the panel for a popularity contest. I jumped in because since bringing up my brother is my weakness, I made it my strength, and I finally stood up to the man I once considered a friend. Yeah, it was pretty rough.
So yeah, that whatchamacallit. I still got the video because Hiroshimaro and Kevin wanted to see it or share it just to expose them. I mean, I got it with me. It's that the problem is, every time I try to share it on Discord or Facebook Messenger, it just wouldn't go through. I don't know why. It sucks.
Well, I know with Facebook you got to be logged in and you got to be a friend for the person to view it. I'm not sure.
I did, but it's just all this stuff. I was just like way too big for that or something like that. Let me just try again on Facebook.
It was
right
very
now.
uncalled for.
Elder Quest there,
Yeah,
Tom?
it was bad.
What?
No, the game you just showed. It looks like
And you know the messed up part about all of this, I think in his demented, twisted mind, he wants to drop all of this and wants to have things go back to the way it was by having everyone else, not Arthur, I'm talking about Chayton, to have all of us be friends and buddy. Like, that's what I deeply think. I think that he's trying to, because remember when Dragon and I showed up and then he tried to and when Jordan was laughing at Chayton's error, he said, at least we can end off by laughing. I think that is where his intention lies in. Like, that's where he wants this to go. And I'm just letting everyone else here know that he's going to do that. And I said it before, he's a very charming person. He can easily sway you into, trusting or being friends. And we all fell for it at one point. So I'm just letting you know, guys, I think that's his intention.
The only thing I had to say about Hangman, I mean, you just show your true colors ever since I exposed Arthur, that you're just as fake, just like him. But that's all I got to say for now. But back to this pedophile Woodson here. First things first.
He just replied to me. Speaking of the devil, literally, this is what Chayton said. Because I messaged Arthur on his live chat, and this is what he said. He said he wanted to do it privately, ZTB. Quit abusing
Mason, I don't know how to add friends.
Funny you mentioned that. Funny you mentioned abusing people
Mason.
for clout, since you regularly show up on Arthur and Money streams for clout. So that's hilarious. But thank you from one Sag to another.
Can I say
Do it
something
like
about
adults and do it
actually?
privately, jeez. Okay, well, see, you make your statement known publicly. So how are you gonna tell me that when you do it publicly anyway? The pot's calling the kettle black, and I'm the nigger here. So what are you trying to say?
Can I say something real quick?
Sure, let Kevin say something.
Hey, Charlie, you can't really talk since Darkos tried to do that, and guess what happened to him? Made a fucking stream about it. Call that hypocritical fucking nonsense, and Charlie.
But anyways, let me get back to it. And also, I find it extremely hypocritical and bullshit when Arthur says, do you remember when Tom Willis asked Arthur a question, what would happen if Hangman Charlie attacks you? He said, oh, I would have ignored them. Bullshit. He lied to Tom Willis there. Because let me tell you why. Because every time you, ZTV, or Kevin, or myself, or the ambitious bastards, whatever they call
ambiguous.
Thank you for correcting me, right? Every time they say something, Arthur always responds to them. But when Hangman Charlie, right, when he says something about Arthur don't even say a goddamn word about it. He's soft because he still got his feelings over Charlie because he's a bitch.
But he didn't want to admit that. That's why I made the title neutrality. How does it work? There's no neutrality going on. And speaking of the person, this is what he has to say. So I put the link. I said, Arthur, get in my stream, and I put the link to the StreamYard on my YouTube. And this is what both accounts of Charlie. So we know Charlie has two accounts, more than one. He said he wanted to do it privately. ZTB, quit abusing him for clout. It's
Oh,
funny
fuck
because
off.
it's funny because that's exactly what he's doing. So you're kind of projecting there. Again, the pot calling the kettle the black man, but I'm the nigger here. And this is where he says here, do it like adults and do it privately if you really care about him. Now here's the thing, and I find it very funny. All of your problems are handled on a public basis. You never handle things privately. So the fact that you would even say that and make that statement is completely, like, again, it's laughable. It's really laughable and it's hypocritical. Well,
Hey, ZTV.
I shouldn't be too surprised.
Hey, ZTV, since that asshole author, Hangman Charlie, since he want to do it public, you'll do it right back to him. See how it tastes. Make sure it tastes their own medicine. Fair is fair, right?
I'm generally getting tired of this shit never getting to a conclusion, exhausting. Even neutral people want this shit to end at this point. Though maybe here's the thing, Mr. Gozy, I wasn't planning on doing this, but Arthur wanted to do a stream. Well, actually, he wanted us to do it privately on a Discord call. But we did this before. We handled things privately. After that, he'll just make it public. So it doesn't
on
work
both
like
sides
that.
at this point. It's just endless tug of war.
Yeah, it's gonna be like that, and I wish it can end, but it's not gonna end. It's not gonna it's never gonna end.
Handling with author in private never works. I have dealt with that experience before.
Throwing it under the bus and pretend it doesn't exist doesn't work, because what you're doing is that you're allowing the other party to have their way of getting away with it on a public basis by making it go away. And I don't play that shit because I don't like it when people do bad stuff and then they can get away with it by not talking about it. It's just commonality of the consideration. So.
And by the way, also to answer your last reply from your stream, your channel is a drama channel because the old saying, action speaks louder than words.
So I'm just waiting.
No, go on, Z3.
No, I'm good. You can.
Well, he did start your stream. He did showcase your stream right at the very beginning.
Yeah, I know. I know he did.
Said that he didn't start the shit, and he told me, "Oh, I don't stalk people's channels." So then, why is showcasing Z2B's channel? Then you stupid ass.
Exactly, no balls whatsoever.
And I don't flag people, so then there's that. So I could have flagged him, but I'm not gonna do it because I really don't care if people showcase my stream. Like I said, it's free for distribution. But just as long as you put credit to where it come from, obviously. And
yeah, because flagging people is a fucking coward move.
Exactly, and that's murder too. But anyway, I say this a million times, and I'm gonna say this one more time because it feels so good to say it. Arthur Woodson, the king of whatever his name is, the king of liars, Z45, is the fakest YouTuber ever.
AKA Arthur Bin Laden.
AKA Karen Woodson. So, I mean, Arthur, you can bitch and cry all you want, but the proof is right there in the pudding. You're fake. So, he's probably live right now. That's why everybody's silent. Because they're probably
no, I'm calling
watching.
him on Discord right now. Hold on.
I'm texting someone back.
I'm contemplating going to bed.
Sleep is good.
I gotta wake
He
up
thinks that I need to
breathing.
comfort him just because Daniel was with me talking. Don't mean anything. No disrespect to whatsoever to Hero. I prove that. I mean, come on. After what that son of a bitch did about Jordan's brother, there's no more being neutral. Well, it's not being neutral with it's more so of Arthur's mindset on where he stands. So that's where it follows, and I think that he's with Arthur right now, and that's why Arthur is taking a long time to come in. Because he's probably telling Arthur, hey, don't come in here because they're all going to gang up on you and they're going to make fun of you, so just don't come in there. That's what he's probably telling them.
I think that Arthur needs to do what Arthur wants to do.
I mean, Arthur doesn't want to do what Arthur wants to do. Arthur wants to make friends with people who does bad things.
Yeah, he's supporting criminals because Arthur himself is the biggest piece of shit ever. He even say that God, Jesus, right, always like to hang out with murderers and criminals. What that just proves to you.
I mean, yeah, and it's funny you mention that because Jesus also hang out with a prostitute, Mary Magdalene. And here's the thing, Jesus didn't call her a whore, a slut, and condemn her to the pits of hell. He actually
also didn't tell her he was going to shoot her in the face.
Yeah, exactly. No, yeah, exactly. He welcomed her. He didn't treat her like she was a nasty person or discriminate her because she was a woman. No, he basically welcomed her to his ways of teaching, and I think they had an intimate relationship. If that was implied in the Bible, that they had with Mary Magdalene, I think there was some sort of intimacy that was going on between both of them. I'm not confirming it or saying it, but I definitely believe that they implied that there was some sort of romantic relationship with him and her, and also with him and
in that case, that Arthur has no right to call American Babylon. The only Babylon is these crackhead, no life truthers or toothers that this bozo Arthur's been hanging around with. And just because they call themselves truthers doesn't mean they tell the truth.
And this idiot Cobra Commander saying fucking the president is Babylon. Like, get the hell out of that.
I wish that Arthur would come in to kind of have be able to
He's not
talk.
because the demon is with him and probably telling him as we speak. Notice the demon was the first one to reply back to me.
Yeah.
Hey, since Arthur likes to do a lot of singing stream, I got a song for him, and I will sing it right now.
Oh boy.
Arthur is a pedophile, pedo. Arthur is a pedophile. Oh, do not
It's like watching a car crash. You can't look away.
Arthur is a pedophile.
And if you look away, you can still hear it. So
That's
I
how I
think
felt
that's
about this
even
whole
worse.
thing.
Hey, sing the song again.
Okay.
Ready?
Arthur is a pedophile, pedo. Arthur is a pedophile. Oh, do not
Wait. I screwed up. Never mind.
And he is on his OnlyFans with his lover Charlie. All the doodah games.
I wish that, like I said again, I wish that he would get off of that and come in here and have a say because
I guess where they got the song from, Tom. Guess who got the song from?
Apparently, he's going to leave October 2nd.
Who's leaving October 2nd?
I don't believe that.
Who's leaving October 2nd? Who's
You
leaving?
know who?
Oh,
Charlie's a liar. He's not going to leave.
Yeah, he ain't gonna leave. No. He said that I think it was last week or 2 weeks ago. And look, he's still making live streams.
Probably he's going to leave his original account and go to another one.
Yeah, that's not leaving YouTube. That's just switching channel.
Oh, Jordan, I forgot to tell you, the Gay Cave's going to be a real place in the VR show. It's going to be a real
hold
place.
on to your bottoms, and Jordan,
Hold
you
on.
better get your stuff out of the closets because you're going to need it.
How much
There's
does
gonna be
Weston
props
like
there, too, and
Avatar
everything.
for VR
The
chat
demon,
cost first thing?
yeah. But he's probably going to create a different account and go on that one.
I don't think he's going to leave into that account. To be nah.
No, I don't. I think gay people need a lot more respect than that, Jordan, and you don't want to infect them with something worse than HIV.
He's already got that. Since
Oh, they don't have in VR chat. They don't even have caves. They just do it right out in public. If you want, we can go look right now if you want.
Yeah, deep and anal.
People have these haptic suits where they can feel every touch, and now they got this. They got this. They got this like circle thing. It's probably about as wide as a. It's very small, but it's enough to fit. And you wear these special shoes so your feet can like slide. So now you can like run in place, but it feels like you're running. And you got the haptic suit where and recognizing your waist, and you can live in VR.
I'd rather
pretty
not.
much.
ZTV, before you move on, I just got one question to say. Brian, why you sound extremely quiet?
Jordan says Christians aren't being respected either. Look at what Arthur called me this past Sunday. I rest my case. Well, I mean, he doesn't think Christians are real Christians. He thinks that they're fake Christians.
Well, same
And
thing
so
with
that's,
truthers. They're fake too.
What did you say, Bio?
He's asking why you're quiet.
Because I was playing VR chat.
Oh.
Oh, don't come in my studio, please.
Anyway,
I didn't
I'll
even
throw
know
you
you
out
had
the
a
window.
gaming PC, Brian.
I don't believe you, Brian.
We
Anything
got Nintendo 64. He said too.
I thought you had
Wait,
Windows.
don't you need like a VR stick for that?
Hey, I just want
I
to let
thought
you
you had
know,
Windows 98.
you do realize that you can't run the VR chat on this. Where is it? There's something right here. Let me put it down. Right there. There it is.
Game
Does
Boy.
does your PC look like that, Brian?
No.
No, obviously it's the original
Yes.
Game Boy,
He is-
Tom.
He is the advanced.
The color is too advanced. No pun intended.
Game Boy Color.
It looks more like a Nokia phone.
Oh, I knocked my mic over.
Hey, Tom, do some
Oh, no.
You know, I
My
kind of wish
mic
that they had the durability of
fell
Nokia
over.
nowadays. Fuck.
My mic fell over.
Oops.
Or Mike.
Now I think about it, I might want to play with Tom.
Please, for the love of God, do not come in my studio.
He's got to figure out where your room is called anyway. As long as you
Yeah,
don't show
I know.
what it is.
It's called the Roach Cave.
The Pokemon game. Yeah, I remember that.
You know, I've actually never played a Game Boy properly.
What he showed.
Yeah, the original one was pretty ugly, but here's the thing. People thought it was new technology, and they were so mesmerized by how ugly and futuristic that original Game Boy was. So they didn't care because it was the first portable gaming console they can take with them, and they can show
Not to
it
mention
off.
all the weird ass extensions and add-ons they had to it.
They all thought it was the wave of the future.
There was
Wave
even
of the
supposed to be
future.
an identical that thing that's supposed to give laughing gas to you.
No.
Oh, look, it's Mason. It's Mason, everybody.
Yeah, if you got the original Masonic, what's going on?
He's
I
pointing
see
at
you in the
everybody.
VR chat.
Yeah, come sit next to me, Mason. Sit right now. Sit down in this chair next to me.
Is that really Mason?
Yeah, that's Mason. How you doing? There he is.
Yes, the
We
mic
can't-
ain't working.
We can't hear him.
Street Mason.
So the only issue here, the only 1 second, Mason, can you hear me? I know Mason can hear me. The only problem is I'm getting a mixer that's coming in the mail, and I'm going to be able to hook the sound of my PC into the mixer, so that way my voice and everything plays through it, so then everybody can hear what goes on. So right now, Mason, unfortunately won't be able to be heard.
So like a proper screen share type thing.
Yeah,
Well,
but Mason can't even hear me. Let me try to
Okay.
fix that. Anyway, keep talking. You can talk. I'm sorry about it.
Oh, that's okay, cool. ZTB, I'm going to get going because I know that Arthur don't got the balls to come over here. And before I leave, I just want to say,
And it's actually the demon's influence is why he probably didn't want to come over
well,
here because of
Hangman
that.
Charlotte to me is irrelevant, but still,
No,
I
but
don't
he's the
care-
reason.
Yeah, I know. Also, I don't care who you are. I don't care how many subscribers you have. I don't care how many friends. The bottom line is, your channel's a drama channel. You're fake. You're phony. You're a pedophile, and you're a terrorist because your videos that's proven. Just as simple as that. All right, ZTB, peace out. Everybody, have a good night.
All
Carla,
Yes.
I was on your stream a while ago.
Yes, and I blocked you because you stabbed me in the back and lied
Yep.
to Arthur saying that I used you to get back at Arthur, which I never used you. All right, I was helping you to better yourself, and you threw that away.
Yeah, and I blocked you on Facebook. I saw you try to add me as a friend again. I blocked you because I don't believe your crap. You're never going to change.
And I told you it was going to happen. No,
Yeah, Kevin was right. He was right. But anyway, night, everybody.
I can send.
Hey Chase, what's going on? What's good?
Bullshit
The link.
from a mile
Oh, when you
away.
put that's.
Have you been
Where am I
ZTB
going?
since we last spoke?
I've been busy as fuck. Work
I
has
know the
gotten my
feeling.
load, and it's just been taking so much time. And then trying to help people move out. So I was trying to help my sister with a few things, and I couldn't have that much time available for myself. So the time that I was supposed to upload or be part of the Discord, I couldn't even, because I was either A, too tired from getting home late, or B, don't have time to make up and socialize. So it's been a lot going on. So I've been trying to do what I
looks
can.
like he's falling asleep on that chair.
But now I'm doing pretty good. So
For now.
yeah.
Wait a second. Why does everyone want to block me on Facebook?
Because of your behavior, Brian. That's why we
History
talked
has come
about
back to
this.
bite you in the ass multiple times.
You chose to be fake flip flop, talk behind our back, talking about Daniela, calling her a slut, a bitch, and talking bad about other.
I think he apologized for that, but it's just a matter of just being flip flopping and
he was
afterwards
talking all
and
that
just
hard, and then her husband came in, and you had nothing to say. He said, "I'm gonna leave." Yeah, you were talking all that mess. No, you chose to do it. Now you gotta pay for it.
You made the bed, you gotta sleep in it.
Yep, that's right. You chose to do it. So I can
It's like the boy who cried wolf. The only difference is the wolf didn't eat him.
So don't act like, oh, why everybody want to block me? You know why? Don't play that little sobby fake crying trying to.
Yeah.
First, when I first met you, and you used to say to me how, oh, I don't got no friends, this, that, and the third, and who was always having your back when Della was making fun of you, who was saying that's not funny? I said that. I said leave them alone. See, but yeah, and that's how you
good luck
do it.
with that. They're pretty damn expensive. Hashtag terrorist my ass. Terrorist my ass, exactly. I blocked Brian for backstabbing, stealing my pics, and always being with him. I'm tired of it. But see,
Yeah.
Brian, this is what's expected, you know. And even if you do go back to Arthur, and Arthur welcomes you, which he would, because he'll tolerate your behavior, because he wants more people to be, you know, part of his circle. So he'll tolerate it, but there's nothing going to come out of it. It's just going to be a complete kerfuffle of chaotic mess and nonsensical reasoning.
He also gave Dennis and Pete God knows how many times, so he can forgive you for no
He was
damn
paying
time.
them. Yeah.
Like a two-headed goat situation. You got one head on one side of the fence and the other one on the other side, eating both sides of the grass.
That's the
Both
most.
sides are messed up. River. Oh, no, it's okay, River. Welcome.
I just can't believe this.
Well, believe
I
it.
mean,
now.
I believe it because it's real.
You gotta believe it, my guy.
It ain't that fake shit you've been hearing. It's the real deal.
Real deal. You chose to.
That's the
I'm
real
done.
shit.
He tried to add me on Facebook. I blocked him. I declined it and blocked him. You know, you chose. Go back to
Everybody
your
gave
fake
you
friends.
multiple chances.
You blew it, so you don't want real friends. You want fake friends. You used to say, "I want real friends." Well, your wish got granted. Now you failed, so go back to your fake friends.
Oh yeah, I'm done with the demon stuff too. I just wanted to do this because Arthur was gonna, wanted to.
Well,
As
if
you
it
stuttered
wasn't-
at a complete kerfuffle. Well, when you're saying it really quick, when you whoa, when you're saying it really quickly, you're gonna stutter. I'm not perfect,
Kerfuffle.
Neither am I.
Kerfuffle.
Mason's messing with my soundboard.
Let me hear it.
They're trying to modify it, Tom.
Most of them are expensive. In complete
Why the
packaging,
hell are you
of
so
course.
tall compared to Mason?
I don't know why I'm so tall. They can't hear you yet. I'm gonna fix that. 1 second. Mason's trying. I'm trying to see if Mason can you
there
get
a way?
if he talks.
I don't hear anything. Ain't there a way to have subtitles above your head or something?
You stuttered better than Arthur. Okay, that's an insult because you're trying to imply that I'm a better stutterer than him, and I take that offense to that.
Now they can't hear you.
Well,
I have a VR on my PC, Tom. Can't you? So you
Ask
can
him
have
if
River
there's
too
like
as
a
well.
subtitle option to talk about your above your head or something.
Hey, don't throw drinks around my studio. I just saw that.
I won't get. I've got my desktop, Tom. I don't think I can run that on my.
I think Arthur is going to start in a minute.
I don't care.
Boy.
Even though that's actually a good topic to talk about, in my opinion.
Everyone
Smoking?
knows smoking is bad.
I mean, you can Google and tell and get the. I mean, come on, they have commercials about this.
Yeah, they got new commercials that have like lungs
y'all-
being
y'all didn't
squished.
see the
And it
commercial.
always comes around dinner time when you're about to eat something and they show that and it's like, oh, a woman with a hole in her mouth or a woman whose jaw is detached, and it's like, I don't want to see that shit when I'm eating.
In my
It's fucking
opinion,
nasty.
The ones about the stop motion
I
lungs
think
that
if
get
my dad
squished.
died by smoking and cancer, and my grandma died and that as well.
Well, if it's from smoking, it's definitely leading to cancer. I mean, that's expected.
Chewing leads to that too, I think. Any type of tobacco products.
Ever heard of the Surgeon General, Arthur? Now, Arthur doesn't like doctors.
Yeah,
I haven't been to a doctor in years.
So
I don't like entertainment exactly.
Rest in peace, Nate Dogg. Yeah, but weed doesn't cause cancer. But what it does cause is bronchitis if it's constant, because that shit affects your breathing. But it doesn't cause cancer, and that's one good thing about marijuana.
Yeah,
Doesn't it like slow your brain down to the point where you lose brain cells or something?
That's a lie.
I'm gonna.
What it does is that it makes your mind more relaxed, and it's like taking Benadryl. You ever took Benadryl before? It's like that, except without
I
the
hardly
tired
take
effect.
medicines.
It's just, well, if you ever take Benadryl, the same high effect that you get from that, you get from weed, except without the drowsiness. And Benadryl caused that too. Benadryl, what it does is that it makes you very hungry, and you basically want to eat a lot afterwards.
That's not unusual for me, but that's just my normal appetite.
Well, then that's normal.
I mean, hell, you should have seen the pizza I had on Money Stream yesterday.
Oh, wow.
I still got the pizza box.
Well, damn. Is there pizza in it left? Remaining?
No, I finished that off.
Well,
yesterday.
I expected it. Maybe the box will be
It
a
was a
reminder of
double
what you want
XL.
next time.
It was a double
I never
XL.
knew my
I'm
song
playing
was
like
getting
the
famous
ganja.
now that it's E2B.
Let me get the
Pass
box.
the
might as
duchy
well.
on that.
Well, my song getting famous, a pedophile song.
I can't
I just
feel.
started off in half a stream.
What the hell is going on with you, Brian?
I am delusional.
Well, you don't have to tell us that for us to know that shit.
He sounds like he's about to fucking turn Super Saiyan.
You are fake.
Sounds like his brain's having an error.
It sounds like his brain is trying to make something.
Are a asshole.
I never knew he had a brain to begin with.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
You're such a hillbilly jackass.
Expect the
You wonder why
unexpected.
everyone fucking turns on you, Brian, because you say
Oh my
shit
God.
like that.
Because you're fake.
I mean, come on. I mean, that's pretty
flip-flop.
obvious. That's what we were talking about.
I'll show y'all. Bob, how about I pull my pants down and I'll show y'all?
Oh no! Don't do that. I don't want to see your ugly ass.
We going
Well,
through
if
this
you
again?
try to do that, Z2B will probably kick you out.
The guy from King of the Hills, he'll squash
And you can't get
Maybe eating those 8
Yeah,
burritos wasn't a good idea.
You know what?
Fuck.
Peter Griffin will always knock the hell out of Hank Hill.
That's not Peter Griffin, by the way.
I don't know what that's got to do with this, but thank you for sharing your fan fiction.
Here's the size of my hand. Let me get 2 liter.
I am exploding.
Yeah, you
Where?
pretending you're on steroids.
Phrasing is all I got to
And
say
you
for
got
that.
that British motherfucker over there who talks
That's
shit about
racist.
me. Said
Well,
he don't
well,
trust
That's
me.
racist.
He don't trust me. Like,
Wait! Don't talk
That's
about my boy
racist.
Kevin.
no, Antwan, shut up. Listen to what I got to say.
You shut up, bro.
That's disrespectful.
You shut up, Rotten Baraka.
What did you just
Bronzeberg was good, was good, was
You
good.
cracker.
That's also racist.
But
Chase, I should have blocked Brian after he pulled down his pants on my stream, but sadly I didn't, and I wish I was.
Hey, Brian.
Ew, you saw his thing?
Again, Brian. I'm not white. I'm black. So you
This
keep
fucking guy, indeed.
Yeah.
It got the talking shit blind back.
Actually, I do have a bit of advice for Brian. Hey, Brian. All right, I want you to do this for me, all right? I want you to do this for me, and trust me, this is how you're going to get them bitches, okay? I want you to take your laptop and throw that thing out the fucking window. Trust me, the bitches.
Byron, you can go to hell.
Oh, I got a first class ticket.
And Arthur would be joining you. I think a lot of people would be joining you.
In fact, I visit the devil down. I visit Satan down there every day.
Well, I guess Sean's view and Brian has something in common.
Right.
Little peepees. Bronsberg, why does he act like? I don't know. And he's
white.
Isn't Brian white?
He's white.
Ish thing.
You damn
By
right.
the way, how's it going, Spyro?
Well, then you're a sellout because you're calling someone else a cracker and you're white.
You're calling other people
Brian, you're
crackers. You're even calling white people crackers. Like, what the fuck?
You know what? And I shouldn't have went off on Charlie. You know why? I should went off on the hell with all of you.
I don't know what's your deal, Brian. I don't know what's going on. It's like you can easily make sense of this by actually just trying to reason and trying to understand that you fucked up. That's it.
I am fucked up, and
well, we know that you're definitely, and I feel sorry for you because I don't think that was your choice to be effed up in the head. It's just genetically speaking, you were a byproduct of incestual relationships.
No, I've been brainwashed.
Well, whatever you can consider that.
Well, hey, yeah, well, that's true.
Hold on.
If he was brainwashed, how do you know you've been brainwashed?
Who brainwashed you then?
Charlie.
Yeah, he did. He
okay,
did.
Well,
he did. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Eric and Arthur, all three of them did it.
Yeah, dead ass. I thought he was going to say like Doctor Doom or some shit.
Man, he was like that.
And I was actually going to hope for that answer.
Why do I sense he's just giving us what we want? I know it's true, but I think he wants something.
This is like the whole situation with the fucking dog. Again, it's just like a repeat of that, just a different topic.
And people
Y'all
wonder
say
why
I abused animals. No, I didn't.
You admitted it.
Why is he upset? That's a good
There is
question.
physical evidence that you have been proven that. There is physical evidence that you've been saying that.
Whatever, Brian Whitber.
Hold on one sec.
Whatever, Pinocchio. Because your fucking nose is long as shit.
Yeah, we all can do a finger, Brian.
That does make me wonder, why do you never look at the camera? You always look at the
Oh
computer
wait,
screen.
it's Arthur Bin Laden, a son of Osama Bin Laden.
Yeah, the real son, Arthur Bin Laden. And I've got a picture to prove it, look.
Oh, mercy.
Say, here's Arthur Bin Laden.
I can't believe I'm the same age as this guy, but there's a difference.
You are? Oh, damn. Well, damn.
Yeah.
Well, you can't say white doesn't crack. Because
And I'm
someone
a
is doing
Southerner,
crack.
too.
What I mean by saying crackers, I meant to say crackheads.
That too.
Why didn't you just say that?
Because he's one himself.
Because all you need is smoke some weed and be done with it.
But weed and crack are two different things.
Well,
I hope you know that.
Crack makes you more
I mean, I would
active.
like to smoke weed, but I would rather not go to jail.
It's legal in some states. It's going to be legal in New York City.
How in the world? I don't understand this. I know Ant One likes his Trish Stratus and Ashanti.
Yeah, that was my child celebrity crush. Yeah.
And that's all. Is that all you got? I wonder if you got music.
There's nothing wrong with Trish Stratus. I like Victoria, but
Yeah. She's my crush in wrestling, and Ashanti my crush in music. Yeah.
I like since 2002.
Since 2000 when she first came to the company in 2000.
And you say you want to go to Ring of Honor.
Yeah.
Are you going to make that happen?
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to go to Ring of Honor eventually. Yes, I
We
am.
can hear you, Tom.
Go to
Cool.
My little angel.
what the hell?
But Is you waving at Brian, or you just telling him
That's
somebody's?
Mason.
Trying to do charades.
That's Mason, girl.
Look at those eyes. Two different color eyes.
No, one half is what green, and the other half is what purple.
I like the character, but she's too young.
So, never mind.
Okay, let me get it so you guys can hear.
Kind of anime though.
I got a lot of things I gotta do soon on my Facebook live stream, so.
I think that would probably be very clean in comparison.
Wigs. Brownsburg. What's up, Brownsburg?
I actually chew on grass.
Not yet, Mason.
How could I pull your wings off?
I actually chew on grass whenever I take walks.
I've
Like,
had the
wheat.
stream yet, so he is watching.
Y'all want to see a Brian Boogie?
I'm afraid to know what that is.
I don't want to
Nobody
see.
wants to see your boogies.
No, it's like this. Go dun 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 dun.
Oh, please stop.
All right.
Oh, mercy.
You're making my ears hurt.
I don't know what the fuck is going on. Brian, do you really have intimate relations with your cousin? I mean,
What
is that even a
intonation?
question? You know, it's
Hell no.
it's like looking at the water and saying, what color is it? Is it blue? Is it green? What color is the water in your sink? Is it blue? Is it brown? In Brian's case,
I don't have
Is
relations.
it? Does it have
with my
film over the
cousin.
top of it?
and I doubt it has anything to do with the sewage.
Chase, have you ever a sexual relationship with Double Z?
Yeah, okay. You love to bring up the gay stuff again. Like, okay, none of us is gay. We're straight. No offense to gay
Besides
people.
me, I'm pan.
Yeah,
Just keep,
yeah.
People
No,
keep forgetting.
no. I know. You told me that you. I know, but no offense to gay people. That's what I'm saying. I don't judge. But I'm
I know. I just want to put it out there, people.
Yeah, I know. This one, I don't. But I keep telling Brian. You know, like you were saying, you would want to rub J-Man in the bath to bathe J-Man in the tub. You were saying stuff like that.
Oh, that's just fucked up.
No, you
But
said
you said
You
it.
said
and,
that.
You know,
You
if you
said
want
it.
to,
Oh, y'all
Danilo,
remember, right?
welcome to the stream.
Y'all remember he said that, right?
This would be interesting if we can get Arthur in here, but it's not going to happen
You know what?
because the demon is
I
protected.
might just do that to Antoine. Maybe give him a bath.
See, I'm not gay, bro. I love females. Okay, I'm straight, bro.
And even so, I think Ant-One has better taste in men. Just put it out there.
Then again, let's see who has the biggest balls.
Okay, well,
Why would you
wow.
say that to any person unless you were homosexual?
You know, people just ask some like this a true story too. Like even like what wrestling fans, they'll say, "Oh, worried about how big Batista's dick is." Like, I know shit. Like, Alberto Del Rio even said that in his mouth, and he be like, "Well, how did I know?" Like, really? That's just like with you. Like, you worried about our testicle size. Like, that's none of your concern.
Oh, mercy.
If you ain't fucking them, it's no need to. Now, if you were fucking them,
Lions ball the size of grapefruits.
Yeah, well, I mean, hey, people, I'm just saying, like, I could see, I mean, like, if people want to say that too, yeah, but, but even ZTB would just say, they'll say that.
Then again,
No, I have better. I have very
Kevin
good
Daddy
taste.
don't have no balls. He left his pecker at home.
Yeah,
Well, how would you know that?
Yeah, ZTB.
He's always peeping.
You wouldn't be his type anyway. You wouldn't be ZTB type, like he said.
And not just for looks, also for diseases too.
Yeah, and you actually think so? Because Tom Willis was the one who come up with the catchphrase, "You call my friends toilet paper."
Okay.
Who wants to smell
What in
that?
the fuck did you actually say?
Yo, that was all you.
Something toilet paper.
Can you hear me? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
What the fuck? 1 second.
Yeah, we can
I
hear
can
you.
hear myself. It's annoying.
He keeps sounding like he's in a microwave.
What did you just call me, Cabal? I ain't no Punisher. I'm Spider-Man.
Dude, if I was being compared to the Punisher and
Spider-Man in an alternate universe where you found out that his mom and his brother were siblings.
Well, I better not use the Spider-Man, otherwise Mr. Rick and Jay might sue me.
He doesn't own Spider-Man.
Yeah.
All right.
No,
can you guys still hear me?
Yeah, we can still hear you.
Perfect. All right, cool.
And you don't want to get in a legal battle with Disney because you will lose 90% of.
Well, Disney
Including your
does not
soul.
own the rights to Spider-Man. Sony does.
Well, they own the.
No,
rights.
Disney owns the right to Spider-Man. They own the right to about 90% of the Marvel franchise because they
own
merged it with Stan Lee.
Sony owns the
All right,
movie
Mason,
rights,
say something.
But as like the character Spider-Man, they do own Spider-Man, just not
I
the
know
movie
the
rights.
film rights, yeah.
All right, I don't hear you, but I think I
And
know
the
why.
character
Hold up.
rights, the TM.
Yeah, the merchandising
goes
rights,
for-
the TV rights.
That goes for like all
Yeah.
of Spider-Man's villains too.
Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I like to see maybe get Ant-One to wear a Mickey Mouse costume.
You know,
Now,
first-
why would you
All
want
right,
that?
Mason, talk.
Wow. Okay, so let me say this real quick. Okay, so first you fantasize me as my boy Squidward on SpongeBob SquarePants, fantasizing me with a shirt and no drawers and my dick hanging out. Like Squidward, like really? Like now.
All right, now Mason, talk.
What?
Okay, I can hear you. I can hear you now.
The sad part is,
my
I don't
bad.
think
I'm
he's,
sorry.
I don't think he's being intentionally funny. I think he's being unintentionally funny by being dead ass.
Who is this remote queer pod?
He's trying to like insult us, but it's not really good.
Yeah.
Excuse me, remote queer pod.
Yeah, man. Okay, you go around. Yeah, okay. Yeah, but as I was saying though, like, come on, you go around the wrong dude saying this weird stuff, you go get your ass beat.
Oh, it's Chase. Where the hell did you come from?
Gap that on fleek.
Definitely not from Alabama.
So
damn.
you see, he got his background with the two dudes
No,
working
it's-
out.
it's-
You
it's all
fantasize about
Gucci.
it too, Brian.
Let me tell you something,
You
Squidward.
fantasize about you find. Oh no, your name. Yeah, I thought you said Squid was off with my boy Squid.
There's a fun fact about squids and octopuses
Nothing,
or
we're just
octopi.
talking
They
about
have the intelligence of a 2-year-old.
Yeah, that's my favorite character on SpongeBob. But still,
Well, I mean, they're smart. They're smart enough to open jars. I've seen videos of them
I heard
opening up
rumors
jars.
that SpongeBob's gonna get canceled.
Thank
Oh,
God. It died since 2004.
Fucking hell! It's about fucking time.
It died
Well,
after the movie, the first one.
I hope that Squidward get his own TV show. But I heard
I think the Patrick
is
show
good.
would get it. Like
Patrick,
Max
the
first.
Patrick show's not good.
Yeah. Well, I hope they come with a Squidward show. That's my favorite.
No, it just that's the series and the franchise and the spin-offs just need to die. It's like
I would
it's
actually
done.
like to
Just
see the
like
Squidward show on like Adult Swim or
I'm
something.
gonna cover this on a Facebook thing live stream. That I want to cover this. It's called the live action Very Odd rant.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the Fairly Odd live action reboot.
Oh, the movie?
No,
Isn't that supposed to be the
live
final
action
episode where he met?
It's supposed to be a series now. A live
Oh,
action
yeah,
reboot.
on Paramount Plus.
bullshit.
Yeah, they're taking those movies and like making
I
a
gotta
series based
watch
off
like
of them.
Carly too, but which are that on Paramount?
It would have been so nice if I had fairy godparents when I was a kid.
Everything
Arthur-
from the 90s to the 2000s.
And I just got
No,
through
yeah.
watching iCarly like I don't know how many
Yeah,
months
Fairly
ago.
Odd Parents came out in there.
Arthur the Aardvark show, PBS thing, finally getting.
Flip flop tripod.
They're finally getting the axe after like 25 years.
Nice one, Antoine.
Oh, they really ended that show. Damn, I didn't know. I didn't even know that was still going.
Oh,
Yeah.
Arthur's going
Skylar.
to Cartoon Network along with Caillou.
Caillou.
Oh, I can't stand Caillou.
Oh my
That kid,
gosh.
that kid is evil,
Oh, why you say
and he
that?
plays because he knows what he's doing. He intentionally gets himself in trouble to cause
It's in the-
havoc.
It's in the fucking theme song.
Yeah,
Growing up is not so tough, except when I had enough. Fucking hell.
He's
Yeah,
a sick mofo. Welcome, True. What's going on?
Yeah, and I
Wasn't
love
there like a
Dragon
state senator
Tail,
that wanted to ban the show across like America or something? I
I
remember
think,
hearing
I
something
think
about that.
George Bush Sr. wanted to cancel The Simpsons.
Yeah, because they
Mm.
expose a lot that that the government is doing. So,
What, the Simpsons episode?
The Simpsons entirely.
Oh, well, I got to admit, though, with The Simpsons, it seems like they predict a lot of stuff.
It's not really prediction; it's what we refer to as planned programming. It's when they have events that they're trying to initiate in the future, and they put it in fictional content to give
But
you a
they
sneak
have
peek.
said some certain stuff that's been kind
A
of
lot of
scary
stuff.
that they got
Coronavirus,
right.
Donald Trump being president, Hillary Clinton running for president. Let's see,
9/11.
9/11 before it happened.
Yeah.
So yeah,
They also say
Speak-
apparently, I think it's like
speak-
Trump dying in 2021 or 2022.
2022. Yeah.
Speaking of the Fairy Odd Parents, we have some sad news to report.
Abort.
not real?
Report, not abort.
Norm Macdonald passed away.
Who's that?
He guest starred on the Fairy Odd Parents as the genie, Norm the genie.
I never
maybe-
saw
Oh,
that
yeah.
episode.
Oh yeah,
Norm the
I
Genie.
remember.
Really?
Oh well, they can continue without him. They can find
Yeah,
a
they never
replacement.
used the side
They'll-
characters
they'll-
anyway.
That's kind of
They'll-
weird seeing
if they
fairy
are going to bring
godparents
him
and a
back,
genie
they'll
as
find a
well.
fucking imitator.
He
Yeah,
was
the evil
61
genie,
years
yeah.
old.
Kind of sad Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy died.
Yeah, he did. They did.
It's more surprising now. People are like living longer than they did like 50 years ago.
I honestly thought Adam West would live like till when he was 90. Because he
You
seemed
guys
like
want to
a
live to 100?
Depends.
I know there are some people that are alive that have lived till 100.
There's this one interview I saw.
I
on
keep
YouTube
forgetting that
recommended.
Adam West was. I think he was the voice of Chet You Betcha, right?
No, that he was the voice of Adam West in Catman.
Oh, Catman. Isn't that
Yeah.
Chet You Betcha?
No,
Not the
Chet-
same.
Adam West was.
Shit, you
played
betcha.
as
I think
Catman.
is someone different.
Adam West is the same.
They sound alike. I thought it was the same person.
No.
Catman and Chet You Bet. They wow.
There's really
Basically,
such things as
in
Catman.
the Fairly Odd universe, Adam West was Adam West until he turns. He plays Catman as replacement for Batman.
Hey Nick, I
but
gave you a
he's
little shout out on my latest
crazy.
Video on my main channel. So if you
can't
want to, you
remember
can check
that
it
all
out.
these years later.
Thanks for
Yeah,
the shout out.
Yeah. Did you hear about Drake? I know that's a typo. Yeah, he's a pedophile.
Oh yeah, Drake Bell.
Yeah, man, I'm so disappointed,
Motherfucking
man. I was like, man, Drake, what? And Cal Massey too from Corey.
You know what have
Yeah,
been?
Kyle
what would've
Massey,
been
they're both
worse if
sick
they tried
fucks.
to make like a
Yeah.
revival series.
The only
too,
house
before that
Corey's
happened.
going to is Corey in the big house.
I pray Cal Massey brother ain't don't do the same thing.
He was
Chris-
texting a 12-year-old girl naked photos of himself.
I heard that he knew the girl since she was a little girl.
Yeah, since she was like 7 and 6.
Dang, you gonna send nude pics to oh my gosh, a minor? Oh
I
my
wonder who
god.
they're gonna have to find to fucking voice Spider-Man now, because he was the main dude voicing him.
Well, the
And
cartoon
then he was
series?
an underdog.
Yeah, in Ultimate Spider-Man, he was the guy that voiced him.
And he was my favorite Spider-Man in Ultimate Spider. I
Cal
missed that
Massey?
one. Yeah,
I
no,
like the dude that
Drake
didn't bend
Bell.
Earthall.
He's a very
yeah,
good.
Drake Bell.
He's a very good Spider-Man. I enjoy watching and listening to Spider-Man by Drake Bell because he actually makes the character funny, and he sounds like Peter.
I like
Oh, guys,
I like the
what we're
one
talking
from
about
Spectacular
now?
Spider-Man.
Spectacular.
In about
I like that.
15
I like
more
that
days.
guy. I don't remember his name, but the guy. Who
I've
voiced
actually been
Spider-Man in
I've actually been getting into the Japanese Toei series Spider-Man.
Nice.
No, that's like watching Super Sentai.
That was right
gonna go
before
see the
Super
new Venom 2
Sentai.
movie.
Hey, jeez.
the Venom 2 film.
No, he didn't voice the '90s one. That was done by. Actually, believe it or not, the '90s Spider-Man, where Peter is in his 20s, that's based off of the 1970s Spider-Man series that was live action, and it was the American version.
Didn't Yuri, that dude that voices
Spider-Man is an
older Ben
American
10,
thing,
like
so
dude,
Yuri
Spider-Man?
First, it's
you
an American
Lowento?
version.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
like,
that's the same guy who plays Ben Tennyson. Yeah.
Yeah, didn't
He's
he
a
do
good
like the
Spider-Man as
MTV
well.
version?
Yeah, he did.
He's a good Spider-Man as well.
Yeah. Well, he has the voice for it. You know.
The guy who voiced Spider-Man is Josh Keaton in the Spectacular Spider-Man.
That's
that
Josh
guy.
Keaton. That's also the guy who plays Jack and Jack and Daxter,
There's
Lost
a-
Frontier, the one that no one talks about. That's forbidden. He plays the voice of Jack.
Whoa,
Did
whoa, whoa,
anybody
whoa.
else like
Nice.
want the new
Jack
Venom
from
movie
what?
to be like rated R instead of
The
PG-13?
one that no one talks
Louis
about, Jack and
Flip-Flop
Daxter, the Lost
Tripod.
Frontier.
That's you, Brian.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, it is. Your face is right on
That
there.
way, see, we
Rest
have
in
Arthur
peace.
here.
Rest in
There's
peace.
2 Brian's in here.
Well, we wanted
Yeah.
Arthur to come here, but Arthur is not coming here because
not the crappy
demonic
Arthur, this Arthur.
entities decided to
I went at it
prevent
with
him from
on
coming
his
in.
stream.
What
Did
it
anybody
was
ever
from
watch like
Tyler
the
Flynn.
Iron Man Armored Adventure series? Like,
I didn't like that show.
So yeah,
I liked the episode where he crossed over with the Hulk, but other than that, I didn't like that show.
I think the worst.
I like Spider-Man Unlimited though. I love that one where he gets that
nice.
that nice
Oh
suit.
yeah, the one where he travels to like the furry planet or whatever it's called.
Oh yeah, that one. They never finished that.
And I
That
like
was
I like
weird.
how they
Put a
made it a
cliffhanger.
continuity of the original Spider-Man animated series, like it was like a continuation.
Yeah, they got canceled on a cliffhanger though.
I hated that. They always get canceled at the best part.
I remember the Fantastic Four series.
Yes, yeah, I love
Oh, yeah,
Fantastic
which
Four
one? The real
cartoon.
life
Yeah.
movie with Jessica Alba in it.
I've already seen the new Spider-Man video game that won't be coming out till 2023. Sadly,
They should. Why is that called Spider-Man 2? They should have called that Spider-Man 3 since Miles Morales was part 2.
Well,
I guess that
Miles
one was just
Morales
slowly-
was more
a solo one.
Who is Miles Morales?
The black version of Spider-Man. He's the
I
successor.
see Miles
The actual
Morales as like a bonus
Spider-Man, okay.
expansion game.
Miles Morales is a bit different than Spider-Man because he could use electricity as well. I got the game.
And he has super strength.
Yeah.
Remember, he can pick up the Rhino with ease.
When that wasn't in the game though.
That was in the game,
Where? I didn't see that.
right in the beginning.
He picked him
You
up.
fight- Yeah, when you
No,
fight
that
the Rhino,
reminds me
yeah.
of that awful.
I have it. I recorded it on the PS5. Yeah.
I have to go back.
I gotta go. I didn't beat the game yet. I gotta beat
I
it.
want to ask you a question. What do you
The
think about
story
the
of
movie
Miles
Candyman?
Morales is pretty short though, but I'll admit
The graphics is on fleek though.
yeah, but the black and red suit along with the black and gold, like, or
I
like
love
yellow,
that one.
the yellow. Oh my god, I want to find a mask of that. I
That
really
looks
do.
so freaking cool. Vagoda, what you were saying?
I asked you what you think about the movie Candyman from this year.
Well, I saw it, and it's a sequel to the original Candyman, and it's actually pretty interesting because it's involving racism. So you kind of want the villain to win because I usually, root for the villains because I want them to win.
God, you're so evil.
How lovely.
Guys,
But in this
what's
case,
on,
it's deserving because the reason why he became the Candyman is because he was involving himself in an interracial relationship with a white woman, and
that's
the
the
father
first
found
Candyman,
out,
no?
and then they blackmail him and say that he raped her when he didn't, and they put bees on him and
The
and kill him
Candyman
like that.
can.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
I never
first,
played the
that's
Spider-Man
the
game on
first movie.
PS4. I never played that one. I missed out.
Well, you should because it's a great game.
The first
And what do you
one's
think
better
about the
than
movie
Miles
Karen?
Morales. There's a longer story. There's actually 4 different stories.
But still, I thought they should have called it Spider-Man 3 because you already have a second
Well,
one,
it's
and
Spider-Man
Peter
2,
Parker makes a cameo in Miles Morales. He's right in the beginning.
But I think it's because you can't play Peter and Miles
I mean,
Morales.
I see.
That's some BS.
I
It
see
was
Miles
solely on
Morales. I see Miles Morales, the game, just as like a bonus, like expansion game for the. First
Like a
game.
DLC.
Yeah, basically like
Oh.
a DLC you can have on like a physical disc.
I heard they're
In a
bringing
sense.
Spider-Man into the new Venom movie. Well,
Yes, because all of the Spider-Man movies are canon, thanks to what's going to happen in the third one.
Wait, so
They're all-
there will be Spider-Man.
Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield is going to be featured in the newest one, and Tom Holland as well. All three of them are going to meet. So that means the
16
movies.
movies.
That means the movies are canon. All of them are. Every last one of
Anybody
them.
get annoyed that that Avengers game that was like poorly?
Oh, the one by
reviewed
Square
stuff?
Enix.
Yeah, the one that was like poor as shit, and the they forced people that wanted to play Spider-Man to have like a console exclusive or something.
I hate that shit. I hate when they do that money marketing shit.
So,
It's because Sony.
GTB,
It's because
what do
Sony
you
owns
think
it.
about the movie? I forgot the name of it. The movie Karen. If you talk
What?
about the movie
Oh, I know,
Karen,
oh,
about
I know what he's talking
about some
about.
crazy
The movie
woman
Karen,
neighbor
horror
about
movie.
that her name is Karen. You heard about it? It's a movie that came out this year.
I'm pretty sure that's based on reality. Karen.
The movie Karen.
Yeah, Karen is just it's Carrie or Karen.
Karen. This is some annoying small woman with a gun that annoys our African neighbors.
Okay, well
and
that's
stuff.
based on reality. And it's based on a true story. We can easily watch YouTube videos of that. Or you
But
can
why
go
you call
outside
her
and be a
Karen?
black man and see how that works out for you.
Yeah, but why you called her Karen?
Karen, yeah, Karen. That's I'm
Why-
telling
but
you
why
what it's
call her why do you call her that name?
because it's based on a true story of
Yeah,
everyday
but still-
life.
So,
But still, why
so
call
let
her
me,
Karen? Why the hell the name Karen?
I don't
Because
know
it's a
why.
popular name online.
Mm-hmm.
And it represents a particular demographic to showcase
so let me.
It's like a typical
Yeah,
white woman
there's
name.
many women here that their name is Karen. So
Yep,
what
and
the
I feel
hell?
sorry for them because they have to be attached to that stereotype.
ZTV.
No, they don't know what Karen means orange. No, there's some
you-
kind of meaning to the word Karen.
Yes,
You
there
said
is. I mean,
all-
don't act stupid. You know there's a meaning to that. Mhm.
So all
no,
the
I don't
Spider-Man
know.
movies are
Well, now
canon
you
in the
do.
Marvel Cinematic Universe?
What?
Yes, that means they're all canon, all three of them.
Oh no way!
And Dr. Ock
Guess
from the
what?
original Spider-Man that was in Tobey Maguire,
about it.
he's gonna be in the newest one. The same guy.
Oh,
Alfred Molina.
Where he's gonna be and stuff.
Yeah, Toby,
Yeah, he's gonna be the Doc. Yeah, because what's gonna happen is that he's gonna come from the Tobey Maguire universe and come straight to Tom Holland's universe.
But isn't he dead or what's the deal?
No, so they're gonna do some timeline shenanigans and bring him back.
Or they could just do
probably
the
been fine
recon where he got
Because
shot.
I think Tom Holland and Doctor Strange is going to travel back in time, and they're going to meet alternate versions of Peter Parker, right?
If
Because
that's the case, then have Mary
yeah.
Jane go to time travel and make an OnlyFans.
that also means Gwen is going to be alive because she died in
Also, she
Amazing
gonna be in
Spider-Man.
it. The girl that he kissed on Spider-Man 2 or 1.
Mary Jane.
Yeah, Mary Jane. Yeah.
She's always alive. Everyone knows she's Mary Sue. She always live.
I wonder how
No,
the modern Venom would react to Spider-Man 3 Venom.
I'd be like, who the
That'd be
fuck
pretty
are
interesting.
That means
I
Tom Hardy's
didn't
probably
like
gonna
the Venom, so
I think that Venom look at the
TVB?
2008 Spider-Man Venom would be like the same way I would look at Brian. Like, what the fuck is this thing? Sorry.
Like, where did that came from?
ZTV, look, I'm asking you
So does that
seriously.
mean
What
that,
is
I
the name
didn't
Karen
like-
mean? You can tell me.
I want to see Robert
It's a
Downey
code
Jr.
or
in the new
something?
Spider-Man movie.
He's dead.
Yeah, he's been erased from the
Yeah,
universe.
Yeah.
he can't. Yeah, Iron Man is dead though.
Who's
Yeah.
that?
Well, he's
Iron
not
Man.
really dead, but he's dead in the main timeline. But because they went back in time, they created a second timeline where he's alive, where everyone survived, and that's where WandaVision takes place. WandaVision takes place in that Endgame universe.
Man, I
Say
lost
something,
track
Mason?
of Marvel in years.
I like
But
the
Spider-Man,
what if.
Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield, they're actually the same person. It's just that they're alternate continuities of the same person. So, in one future, Spider-Man awakens his powers at 14. Another future, Spider-Man awakens his powers at 18. And another future, Spider-Man awakens his power in his 20s. So, it's an alternate timeline
Wait
of
a
the same
minute.
person. Tom Holland and Tobey Maguire and Andrew, they're the same person.
No, but here's the
This is
thing, though.
this is some Turtles
this-
Forever bullshit.
This is some Legend of Zelda bullshit.
No, but in Venom 2, I'm really
Yes,
hoping they focus
alright.
more on the
There's one thing
Carnage.
I have to do.
That's what we want to see.
Basically, there's the Prime timeline, and then the other ones are alternate continuities. So the one with Tobey Maguire is the first timeline. That's the
That
Prime.
was feedback.
I see many
What?
people like the Spider-Man movies, huh?
Yeah, they're all canon.
Yeah, Luke, I want to ask you.
Yeah.
I want to ask you. Wait a second. I want
There's
to
gonna
ask
be some
you.
good stuff going on in
You
a
hear me,
minute.
bro? I want to ask you seriously what the word
The
Karen means.
cords are unstable right now.
It's a lot of bullshit.
First word or what?
Huh?
ZTB, I asked you, and I'm seriously asking you.
Yes.
The word Karen is what the hell it's supposed to mean?
It's supposed to be basically a stereotype of a racist white woman.
Okay, and here it's just a name.
Yeah, the name is attached to the stereotype.
Yeah, it's like I said, many women here have that name, so.
Well, and I feel sorry for them because that's based on a stereotype.
Karen in Hebrew means horn, so.
Well,
that's
it attached to the people who adhere to that
I don't hear the
because
feedback right.
it's a stereotype.
No,
It's like Shaniqua.
I don't hear the feedback, but it says that it's
Nothing
being
wrong with the
sent
name.
out.
It's just the
Now I
stereotypes
gotta find a
attached
way
with it.
to-
It's just when I saw
I have
that
a friend,
it's not
who's
being
named
sent
Karen,
out
and I
right
joke
now.
with her
Hold
about that stereotype.
But that's where it all comes from. It comes from the stereotype and putting that label on that person who's named that.
Yeah, but you have such people. If you go to rich neighborhoods, you will get this crazy treatment from the neighbors, or
If you happen to be the same ethnicity as me,
The thing
you
is,
would.
if once I switch to the soundboard,
But if
my
you're not,
worry
if you're not
is
black,
they're going to hear
you won't
themselves.
experience that.
And I don't
Basically,
want them to
it's
hear
an
themselves.
entitlement attitude that's experienced by entitlement people who feel like they're
So,
entitled
that'll make-
because they want to.
What are you doing, Kev?
Kevin, what were you doing? Looked like you were humping your bed.
Or doing what Mason was doing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, you gotta forget the
go
other
past
actors who played
I'm
Spider-Man.
gonna try it. They're
Like,
definitely gonna hear you, but I think there's gonna be an echo. You heard me say that.
I'm skeptical about
I'm pretty sure there's
the
gonna be an
Carnage
echo.
movie with Venom.
I'm gonna
skeptical.
watch it because I have no other choice, and I'm gonna be too mesmerized by the newest Spider-Man movie. That's probably gonna be the best one ever, because all three of them is gonna be in there.
I enjoyed the first Venom movie. I don't
No,
want
this is the
Venom movie
monitor
all fucked up
that
and
they're gonna
bringing-
see me from.
That's
Oh my God.
apparent. This is apparently Tom Holland's last film in his contract, unless they renegotiate something.
Next to me, because they'll
I had
see
to
you.
take a piss. Are we not talking about Karen's and Shaniqua's?
They'll
Yes,
see if you
because
sit in the
Vigoda was
chair next to
curious
it.
and wanted
I got
to
a
know
question
why
for
they
anybody
made the
who wants
movie
to answer.
Karen.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm sorry for my words.
We'll see in 1 minute. I just have to fix this.
The new Venom movie should just focus more on the crazy serial killer and Carnage. I don't really care much if freaking Toby or whoever's in it, to be honest. I just want
No, I give a shit about Toby because let me tell you
I
something.
don't want them to focus too much on that. I want them to still focus on
No,
this.
because the budget is higher for the Spider-Man movie. Because the first Spider-Man movie that came out with Toby, everyone saw it, everyone loved it, everyone wanted to see more
I
of
did
it.
too. Yes, that's one of my favorite movies ever.
It set the standard
love
for
that
superhero
movie.
movies.
So they're gonna make a big deal out of it because the budget is higher, and if they shelling out more money, trust me, Hollywood will make a big deal out
I'm
of
just going to see
it.
how they're going to balance it out.
We're gonna
though.
go,
I
and
mean,
you heard me say it though.
with
I don't think it's gonna work, but I
What
think
do you
they're gonna
think,
hear
guys?
themselves. But I'm gonna do it.
I don't think they're gonna
I'm gonna
balance it
mute.
out, but I think what they're gonna do is they're gonna equally try to work out, the ratings on both movies. But I think Spider-Man is gonna overshadow Carnage, unfortunately.
I would like to see Mark Ruffalo in the new Spider-Man movie.
Well, the new
He's gone as well.
The new Carnage
Hulk's
movie,
out of commission.
Venom 2 is going to be an hour and 30 minutes. So that's how long it will be. And
Oh, Gozy got a question. Shoot, Gozy.
Okay, since we're talking about timelines and everything, what is the best and worst timeline series for that you know of?
Of what,
In
Spider-Man?
Marvel or just in general?
In general, like any franchise.
Oh wow.
For me,
Can you
Marvel
guys hear me?
Zombies.
Star Trek, and I'm not gonna say Zelda because at least I understand where Zelda is coming from, but Star Trek timeline.
Mine's
is
Star
pretty messed up.
Wars.
Would you see the Green Goblin? That would be
I
awesome.
didn't even know you were there, girl.
No, I mean like
thanks for
separate
watching.
timelines.
It's going to be
and all that
processed to
type of shit.
1440p HD, so when it does, stay tuned for
That's
that
right.
because then you can get that full
What
gloriness
is
of
your
1440p.
opinion on the Terminator timeline shenanigans?
I love the Terminator timeline, and I'm going to be very honest with you. I love everything about Terminator, and I love Blade Runner, and I like the fact that the Alien series reference Terminator. What the hell?
Okay, that's Mason.
No, but
Okay.
ZTV, I sent a link in the private chat to show why Venom 2 is not going to be rated R. What's all that noise? Goddamn.
That's Mason trying to get everybody's attention to see if he can hear.
Yes, Masonic, we can hear. We can hear. I love the Terminator timeline because it expands on the lore and the story more. You know, I like Terminator 2 for what they did there.
Paramount Pictures has the rights to Terminator now, so
No, it's Fox.
what?
Also known as Disney.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
You know,
Fox
You know
owns
what the
Terminator.
timeline is also I can't stand the Alien franchise timeline because it diverges to so many series like Blade Runner. It diverges to that, and then it diverges to Soldier, and then it diverged to the Terminator franchise, and then it's so many sub-series that connects to Alien that it's hard to manage them properly.
I want them to do a big
Every Alien, if you watch Alien, the same person that created the ship is the same guy who created the Blade Runners.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have a question.
I'm with you
What
so
do you
far.
think about the movie Blackburn?
What about the other connections?
Well, for Alien, I forgot the guy's name.
I think it was Alien 3 that I like. That one was bad.
Yeah, the old man. What was his name?
Wayland Yutani?
Wayland Yutani. Okay, so if you watch Blade Runner, Wayland Yutani is referenced in that movie too. He's the guy who founded the Blade Runners.
Wayland is the
old
guy.
man. Yes,
Yutani
yes.
is the woman.
Yeah, he runs the Yutani Corporation.
Yeah, Peter Wayland. He's the one that created. Yeah, and he also made the Blade Runners, so they're part of the same universe.
I want them to do like a big.
And he also made the Soldier. You know the Soldier movie with that other guy? I forgot his name. The one that looks like Solid Snake.
John-Claude Van Damme.
Why is Antwan muted? Antwan.
Oh yeah, I was
Probably
doing
busy.
something.
He's
What's
busy.
Not much. What movies did you watch this past week?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Brian?
Yeah, I hear you, Tom.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. We figured it out.
Now you turn it to
We also got some breaking news regarding the apparently Sony's deal with Mill Creek has expired.
I don't know who that is.
Meryl Streep, you mean?
Hey guys, in terms of movies, what do you think about the movie Brightburn that was a few years ago?
These two are getting
Guys?
released on
Brightburn,
Blu-ray.
you mean like
Brightburn?
the Superman type
Yeah, you see,
movie?
for example,
It's based on reality. It's actually what Batman predicted that Superman would be like. Using his powers to
I take
create evil.
Yeah, so I hope that
thing
someday
I
we will
have
see a
issue-
sequel to that movie. It was a
Just
good movie.
recently, I just had an issue with Zack Snyder's Justice League.
The extended version?
We don't talk about that.
I like Zack Snyder's Justice League.
I don't
liked
like it.
I didn't say it,
I
but
liked it
I hope
because
it's good.
I did not like the aspect ratio that's on there.
I liked
is
it
the
because
worst-
it gave.
Oh, here we go. Perfect.
I liked it because it gave more in depth to Steppenwolf instead of him just being the fucking like generic.
Whoa,
I
it's
am
Arthur.
generic.
Hey, everybody, look. Arthur's in my studio.
I liked it. I like that
What
one.
the
That's definitely Arthur Woodson. So somebody here has his Facebook account?
Racist I am.
Why? He looks like a creep anyway. Now he's definitely belong to a zoo.
What is
Well
the
then.
worst? What is the worst horror franchise that you just wish would just like stop making movies?
Halloween. End it, please.
If that goes over, then he's definitely belong
It
to
should
the
have
zoo.
ended from Resurrections, but they decided to continue and reboot the franchise.
You see,
I do
see
like the
hands
new
here? These
direction
are
they're going
represent
into.
the aspect ratios.
But
I
what
really
about
think they
the,
could have found
Rob
someone
Zombie
better than Ben
timeline?
Affleck to be
What do you think
Batman.
about that, ZTV?
Well,
Exactly.
Yeah.
ZTV always wrong.
Halloween 1 through 5 is coming to 4K.
And I can't wait for the. If anybody a Scream fan, I can't wait to see
I
the new
don't-
Scream.
Yoda.
Oh,
I
yeah.
can't wait for the
that's
new
the source of
Scream movie.
Yoda.
to come. I can't wait for the new Scream movie to come.
Well,
Nick.
Antwan brought a good point up about Scream.
I honestly think Scream probably should just stay dead.
The original Scream movie is coming out on 4K soon.
I can't wait to the new
From
one.
Paramount Pictures.
I watched the ones from the 90s. And
What
the
if they
new
tried to
one.
make a new Gremlins movie?
I don't think.
What did you say about Scream? There's a new Scream movie coming up or something?
They haven't made a Gremlins movie since the early 90s.
Who said here there is a new Scream movie?
They should make a new Scream movie.
Whoa.
I think it's run its course. I mean, I would like a reboot, but I just think it's run its course.
Yeah, that series they should say
playing?
that series is strictly an early 2000s series.
You know, our host, look, you know, if we're talking about comics and superheroes, you heard that Wonder Woman, the actress of Wonder Woman is going to play in a movie in probably in a year or two, or even 3 years because of the epidemic. A movie about Cleopatra.
He's
you
not.
heard that?
He's not. He's not here at the moment.
He's occupied.
He stepped away.
Okay, too bad.
What is the best series that you wish had more sequels?
So
what
guys,
is the best series that you wish had more sequels?
I have a question for you guys. Do you have the author's name on Facebook?
I don't have Facebook anymore because fuck Facebook.
I deleted my Facebook earlier in the year.
Somebody here has author's name on Facebook. I wonder what is Facebook name.
Facebook I do. Arthur?
I got Facebook.
Who?
What are you talking about?
I got Facebook.
Seriously,
you have him on Facebook?
Ah, fuck! I gotta head on to bed.
I
actually got a dip. I actually got a dip.
Good night, folks.
See you guys.
Good night. See you later. See you, I shall later.
So guys, no, from where are you in the USA?
They can hear me and they can acknowledge me right in the stream, right?
Hello?
Yeah.
Somebody home?
You guys can hear Mason, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear Mason.
Guys, I asked from where are you in the USA?
Oh, Gozy left. He had to go to bed.
Hello?
Yeah. Gozy. He was like, oh shit, the time!
You hear me or what?
I hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah. So where are you from? Which states you are in the USA?
New York. I'm from New York.
Oh, okay.
No, I got family in New York.
Alaska.
Alaska? Ooh.
Aloha.
You can't hear me?
That's Hawaii.
That's
Ryan.
Hawaii.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whoa. All over the USA. I'm the only non-American here.
Where are you from?
Israel.
Israel.
Yeah.
I'm from
Shabbat shalom.
I'm from Alabama.
Hey, the world, had a holiday. Don't you want to say to me happy holiday?
Happy Yom Kippur.
Ah, thank you.
Also, happy Rosh Hashanah.
It sucks about Friday the 13th.
Your stream sucks, it does.
Damn, Daniel, back again with another action bait. Wait, Hero's supposed to be coming, is he?
Where is Hero?
Well, at least that racist author is not here, or is racist.
Oh, I guess you heard about that. I almost went at it with him and that other guy, the Legion.
Oh, that's Cobra Commander.
Oh, Cobra. I keep
also a racist.
Cobra, he wanted to fight me in Arthur's stream.
He's also a racist, not like author. He's a racist bodies.
Checkmarked.
In general, author and the rest of the Hebrew Israelites are anti-Semitic lunatics. Yeah.
It sucks what happened to Friday the 13th.
Oh yeah, that's
the fucking
what's
lawsuit
weird about Friday the 13th is because the franchise's
there's a
distribution rights.
Yeah, there's a lawsuit going on.
A lawsuit based on what?
Overall.
Yeah, what I was saying about Halloween, it needs to end. Like, I don't like the fact that they rebooted the franchise and basically none of the movies ever happened except the first one. Like, not even Halloween 2 is canon. Like, it just continues off of Halloween's one ending, and then that's it.
So, ZTB, what do you think about the new movie that Gal Gadot is going to play in a few years?
A what?
Half a year ago, they said and the news that Gal Gadot is going to play as Cleopatra in a future movie in a year or two. What do you think about that? Just wondering.
Cleopatra?
Gal Gadot is going to play as Cleopatra in some movie.
Oh, Gal Gadot?
Yeah, she's going to play as Cleopatra in.
Well, I mean, she is the representation of what people usually see Cleopatra as. Now, whether it's accurate, well, hell no, it's not. But you know, the fact it's not. It's not. No, because if you look at the ancient pictures and drawings of Cleopatra, Cleopatra is clearly a person who is of a little bit browner hue. So the fact that
Cleopatra was originally from. You know that our lineage is originally from Macedonia. So,
but there are brown people that lived in Greece and near Greece and Macedonia.
In that time, not enough. And
oh yeah, in that time there was a lot of black people living around Greece, even in the ancient times.
No, bro, sorry, but no.
no, you can even look it up, and I'm telling you this not because of my own personal bias, but because I was literally given a historical assignment about ancient Greece, and I can tell you that it was an interracial sense of living there. There was interracial relationships were very prominent in ancient Greece. It was.
Sorry, but there were no.
Well, you can't argue with historical facts. I mean, you can have your own personal bias. I'm telling you, this is what the American historical system has taught about Cleopatra and ancient Greece.
Who told you that in the USA?
Jerry curl Greece, because a lot of Greek people have Jerry curls, yeah.
What?
Natural. Tangalo. What's going on?
The Greeks that you have today looks like this because of the Turks.
Yes, because of the Turks. But if you look at the drawings of ancient Greece, you see mixed race individuals that are in those drawings.
The drawings are depicting Greeks, not mixing breeds. Okay.
Then why are they brown instead of pale?
First of all, that's an art way that they're doing it.
But you can't prove that because they actually have lighter hue individuals within the same art. So it's clearly evident that that's supposed to represent the white Greeks. And then you also have the mixed Greeks because you can even look at Egypt and Greece. Not only they're nearby each other, they've also been engaging in a lot of relationships.
It's not sub-Saharan, it's Middle Eastern.
I never said sub-Saharan. And second of all, Africa is diverse. It has nothing to do with sub-Saharan Africans. Africa is a unique continent in that it features a predominant of people of different hues, but mainly brown people. You know, brown doesn't necessarily have to mean sub-Saharan. It could also mean Eastern African. Egyptians are brown people. Okay,
Middle Easterners.
That's brown. So they're not white. So you can't say Caucasian. So you know, it's more so that.
The Egyptians were. What?
Yeah. Were they light skinned?
No,
possibly, but not white fully.
No,
they were mixed race people. They were native Egyptians were darker hued, and that I'm not even going to argue with that because that's actually been proven by science. So if you can't argue with me, you take it up with science because science has already said it.
Claiming that Egyptians were
I mean, I'm not going to argue with you because it's science. Science already confirmed it.
That's
well, you can believe your own, your own intuitions if that's the case, but that's fine. But I don't argue with science if science has gotten through and science has proven the credence to the evidence pinpointed,
Where science shows that Egyptians are sub-Saharans.
Why do you keep insisting sub-Saharan? Like, that's offensive. Like, you don't have to keep... No, because you're trying to imply that black people are sub-Saharan, and that's not true. Black people are a multitude, diverse group of people. We come in many shades. In fact, the term sub-Saharan actually came from colonials who interacted in West Africa, West and East, West and South Africa, and then they saw those group of blacks, and then they decided to call them sub-Saharan. In fact, what they didn't realize was that black people already predated a lot of people, and they've been around the planet, around the world already, as it is, way before they were discovered in Africa. So let's not go there.
You can't claim everything that you don't like is racist. That's sick. It's black sub-Saharan people that under the Sahara, where you have that dark-skinned people like across the street. People.
Oh yeah,
People are trying to talk here. Okay. Now, like I said, you have people where originally the so-called black people came from, south of the Sahara, aka South Saharans. Okay, it's nothing racist to say that. That's sick. And then now the Egyptians were not sub-Saharan. You can see it on drawing, on DNA evidence. Okay. I don't know who told you about our history, but they should go
go. See y'all later.
Do a checking of what they say.
ZTV, look at this.
Okay.
That's awesome, Tom.
And about the Cleopatra stuff, Cleopatra was originally Caucasian. If you look at her history, she was Caucasian.
Sorry, I had to adjust my settings. I couldn't hear
What do you
nothing.
think about this, ZTV? I went to Burger
Noise.
King.
A link to the
playing
playlist.
Legend of Zelda.
Hello, ZTV. You want to continue this conversation or what?
Mason's shooting me.
I'm loving it.
Hello?
I love the virtual arcade.
That's awesome.
ZTV.
Oh, look at that.
That's epic right there, Tom.
Say it, you want to continue this conversation or what?
Oh, hell yeah.
Hello?
Oh, Neo Geo.
Oh, shit, Neo Geo. Awesome.
Host, you want to continue this conversation?
Oh, that's a...
Oh, I'm here. I'm just listening.
Hello?
Epic.
Hello?
ZTV?
I can't hear you.
You want to continue the conversation about the Cleopatra and that stuff, or you want to move on? Hello?
Can you guys hear me?
I hear you.
Yes, we hear you.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
I was saying something, but my mic wasn't working.
Can you hear me?
Yes, Tungalo, I can hear you.
Okay, first of all, Vigoda. So Vigoda, is he here to claim his heritage?
Yeah, that's the same person.
So he doesn't. So is he? Wait. So does Vigoda has confirmation bias?
What?
ZTV.
Hello? Somebody hear me?
ZTV.
You gotta get closer.
I'll wait for ZTV to answer that.
Dragon, what did you say? I have what?
Oh, there you are. Say hi to Dragon.
I was talking to ZT.
Hi, Dragon.
You asked about me?
Hi.
Hi, whoever that is.
Hi, Nick. Get on somewhere. Like, seriously. Like, seriously.
That's Mason.
Like, who's this?
Mason. Mason. Hey, Mason. Oh, by the way, ZT bitch, are you there?
Yeah.
Oh, no, he's gone.
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Oh yes. I meant to ask you, does Vigoda have confirmation bias?
Yes, he does have confirmation bias and emphasis on bias.
Why is that?
If it wasn't true, I would have, I basically would have failed African history.
I'm not getting no feedback on my end, am I? Because I'm putting.
Can you hear me?
I don't know what kind of professor told you African history, but come on. That's ridiculous.
I just don't want to put no echo in.
Hey, Vigoda, it's okay to take an L once in a while. Sometimes we learn from it. It makes us into more humble people.
Bro,
you know what I mean?
I studied enough history to know what.
Bronsford. Oh shit.
Bronsford.
Bronsford, I want to ask you this question because I was curious on this from beforehand. Are you Sean?
You cutting off, bro.
And from where exactly
yeah, you cut off.
Can you hear me?
Second, bro.
What's up, Bronzeberg?
Hey, peace.
Bronzeberg was good.
Hello, Dragon. I'm talking to you.
Yo, when I joined, I just wanted to make sure I don't have no echo. That
can you guys hear me?
Hello.
Can you
I hear you,
guys hear me?
Yeah,
ZTV.
you was cutting off and out. Yeah,
Am
you
I
good
audible?
now.
Am I audible?
What?
Okay.
Yes.
Can I get this question? I just want one question. I don't have an echo, right? Because I will whip on some headsets.
You're good,
No, you don't
Kamal.
have an echo. ZTV, you keep cutting in and out, man.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, you good now, but you keep cutting out.
Hey, Nick, like seriously.
Oh, okay.
Get off
Yeah, I
somewhere.
was having some mic problems.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I was always wanted to know this. Are you Sean?
I'm not Sean.
Oh,
No,
never
I'm not
mind.
Sean.
Okay.
Okay, you sound
Sean?
very similar to someone I know
Who
that
the
me and
hell is Sean?
Arthur knew. So
Nah.
I thought you were.
Hey,
well, that confirms it.
Speaking of
anyways,
that, Wizard, I almost got into a fight on the stream with him and his little butt buddy Cobra Command.
Oh well, I just got back from work. I was playing around with
I
this.
recognize you. You're one of
Anyways.
the Alpha's fuckers.
Oh, by the way, ZT
What?
bitch, I just got off from work and I was just playing around with some my female coworkers. You playing scare?
Oh, I thought you were
Trying
doing
to-
something
I
else.
hope V ain't on
No.
that bullshit tonight, yo.
Yeah. I'm
He
trying
always
to avoid
bullshit.
that.
It's a commonality.
He's miserable. I understand. I understand. Bigoda, he's not a happy person, so let him.
You're not a happy person, jackass.
How am I not a happy person? I want to know. Hey, Bigoda, how am I not a happy person? I want to know your perspective.
Your opinion on the topic.
First of all, I didn't.
Uh huh.
First of all, you called me an unhappy person. Second,
Yeah, you are.
I mean, that's a careful
because-
observation.
I mean, like, think about it. You like to start crap with people because you feel
No, I'm not.
superior.
You kind
You think you feel superior because of your heritage. You feel like you have an obligation
do.
or that. Listen, you feel like you have the highest ground in the whole world
No,
to say
no.
whatever you want, and
No,
you don't
I
want
don't.
anyone to say anything back to you.
Unwarranted
Hey,
self-importance.
Let me finish. Basically, what you say.
on my name.
No, Vicola, listen. What you say goes. What everyone else retort doesn't matter because what you say is final word. Is that what you think?
We have a lot in common with Arthur Vigoda.
No, I don't have in common with this.
Oh
racist
yes,
fuck.
you do. You do because you both have a self-entitlement of narcissism and
No,
personal
we
bias
don't.
that you try to
Bro,
recognize
you don't
as
know me.
facts when is
You don't
actually
fucking
just
know me.
simply your opinion.
Bro,
So the commonality traits that's being
evidence
displayed, I mean,
for
it
the
pretty much
nonsense that
speaks
you say.
volumes, you know,
Show me
whether you
historical
like it or
evidence.
not.
Show me
Oh.
historical evidence.
Gweenis,
Hey.
whatever your name
With all
is,
due
yes,
respect, what
I
you
usually
learned
say
is
Vigoda is a
nothing
racist.
more than. I'm not
Hey,
a racist.
Vigoda.
What the hell is
You're
racist?
Hey,
racist.
because and I
You
want to know
are
though.
Wait a minute. How am I a racist? How the fuck am I a
You're
racist?
And call black
Okay,
people
let's-
monkeys. You
yeah,
say
you
they
call
belong
black
in the
people
trees.
monkeys. You think all
Then you
black people
keep
is from
referring to black
Africa?
people as
Yeah,
sub-Saharan, which is actually a
Which is
racist
not true.
terminology because you're implying that all black people are just uncultured, uncivilized
called
bunch
being
of tribal
ignorant.
tribesmen.
You understand?
You know,
Yeah,
and that's
being very
incorrect
ignorant.
since black people have been around the
So-called
world.
black
I
people
I'd
has
have
been
to
around
agree.
the world.
You
You
are
had
racist.
black Brits.
Right here. I
You had
didn't
black
call
Irish
black
people.
people monkeys.
You had
You also have Samoans and
black-
Polynesians
so-called
who
black
are Aboriginals and Polynesians and Samoans who are a mixed breed of Asian and black, and also Filipinos who are triracial.
China too.
We could really quick.
Indian, like you had Indian tribes.
I called Arthur a monkey
That's
because
like
I extra
black.
That's it. Okay, grow up.
Hey, I have a question for Vicola.
Why are you so triggered? I mean, this is Arthur-like behavior you're displaying. It's very
DTV, can I interview him real quick?
Absolutely.
If you never would have
Okay,
sat there
everybody.
and called people monkeys, it would have been a different story.
That's what I was
Why you
going
gotta
to
say
say.
all that? You don't
That's
say
a good-
shit
Alright.
like that.
That's
I have a
a good
question
And don't
for
tell me you
Vicola.
don't know about
I'm
the monkey stereotype
knows
because
that.
that is
That's
known
right.
around the planet.
He knows
That's an
that.
offensive
That's what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to
Full of
say.
shit.
Hey.
You don't.
Hey, okay, I have a question
I
for
mean, they
Vicola.
call black people that in Italy too.
Okay, Vicola, serious question for you. Do you
Even
feel
though I love
like
Italians, but still.
okay, Vicola, do you feel like your heritage is superior to all the others, and you feel like you have the right to speak how you feel about these
He
people?
does. He do.
No.
Do you? Okay, then why you say what you
I
said?
don't think I'm superior than others. First of all, in the 1,000 times, I called Arthur a monkey, not black people, so-called black people. Okay? I don't
Why didn't call me a monkey?
But why did you refer to black people as sub-Saharan when that's only a geographical location that has nothing to do with where black people originated
First of
from?
all, bro. First of all, you call Europeans because they're from Europe. You call
What was
Asian,
what was
Asian
That doesn't mean
Because that's where they
so-called
started
black
from, and
people
there's
from
history that supports that.
Bro,
God damn.
Sub-Saharan.
Am I wrong?
But you can't say that about black people because black people didn't start it in sub-Sahara.
Golden blacks, it's if you think about it, that's racist.
So don't get no
Hold on.
No, I know what
Pagoda,
you're trying
when
to
you're
imply.
talking about so-called black Americans, you get it wrong every single time. Okay? And that's your problem. Because you don't realize that there are so-called... Hold on.
African
Relax.
Americans or Sub-Saharans. That's it.
Relax. Hold on. You would be very ignorant to say that because then if you see a so-called black person, I know many people in New York itself that have so-called black people who are Belizean, who are Jamaican, who are
Brazilian.
Panamanian. They have
Brazilian.
no traces. They have no traces
Google it.
from-
Brazil has the second highest African black population in the world.
They have no
There's
traces
black
to
to white
Africa.
to
It's basically
You never-
second
You've
Africa.
never seen the olden depictions of
Africa have
Mayans.
billions.
Okay, you've never seen the depictions of old Mayans. You understand that? They were
Old
so-called
Mayans
black
are
people.
Are Indians or Native Americans.
No. Let me correct you there. Okay, so the natives are not Maya Indian. I'm gonna be very clear on
They're
that.
not.
The Maya Indian are a hybrid race of people that originates way further down, which apparently you're not aware of. The Maya Indian is hold on, Bronsberg. The fact. Okay, hold on. Well, let me explain. They are a hybrid race of people that comes from South Asia and black. It's a mixture. That's why their skin is dark skin and they have features that are very similar to Aboriginal people. Because they're two races mixed together. They're biracial people. They're Asian and black. They're Asian and black. That's what they are. They're Asian and black. Like Peruvians and Bolivians, they're Asian and black.
And then if you're talking about the Native Americans, they hold on, wait, slow down.
This stuff from the
If we're talking about the
university.
Native, hold on,
Guys, I'm
slow
trying
down.
to answer.
Slow down. I'm trying to tell you something.
Hold on, no, Vagoda, you gotta hold on. Calm your power level. Calm that. Calm that freezer kind of level. We don't need to hear it. Just calm it down. Shout out to Dark Quiz for that one. Catch it on flick.
They're talking about the Native Americans in America.
Okay,
Those are
Vagoda,
usually
let
Mongoloids.
Bronsberg talk.
Yeah, be quiet for a second. They're talking about the Native Americans. It's been problems with that because they were discovering the Native Americans are called Mongoloids. That's why they try to make the distinction between Native Americans and Aboriginals. You understand that, right? And the thing about it is, even if you understand,
You were lagging
so-called
there,
black people-
Bronsberg.
Huh?
Did anyone hear that? Anybody heard that cutting off?
He sounds good on my end. He sounds good on my end.
All right, yeah. So let me tell you, Vagoda, you do this every time because you just.
Anyone heard that?
Listen. You do this every time. Hold on.
All right, Antoine, thanks for coming.
Relax. You do this every time because you are ignorant. I'm sorry to say it, bro. You are ignorant. We are not all from Africa.
Dudes.
Bro, we're not all from Africa.
We're not racially homogenous.
We're not all from Africa. So that's like, then you
We're
like,
not.
bro, this is what you don't understand. Bro, listen.
And my ancestors come from the Caribbean and South America, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Let him talk.
Even if you look at Africans, bro, not all of them. That's like saying all Africans look alike. They don't.
For you, bro.
So you have South Africans that look different from Egyptians, that look different from Eritreans or whatever you call it, and all that other stuff. Even Africans don't all look the same. So you're just very ignorant to it because you believe all black people come from Africa.
Ignorant.
You are. You were very.
Why aren't you ignorant? Hey, can you answer this question? Why aren't you ignorant?
Why am I not ignorant?
No, not you. I'm talking to Vagina. I mean, Vagoda.
Your vagina.
What's going on? That's the same stream. It's the same. Yep.
Hey, I
Same
can tell.
one.
Listen, everyone. I think Vigora is the type of guy that has low self-esteem. That's why he feels the need to bring others down, just to feel for him to feel safe. Yeah, that's not all. He needs that attention because it makes him. Listen, I'm not done. Listen, I'm not done. You want the attention because you feel like you need that validation for other people. You want to feel. You want to let. You want other people to know.
He left.
He's gone.
He left Dragon.
Well, I wasn't done. Oh, well, I'll finish anyways. He feels like he needs that validation.
Dragon, you prove your point because he doesn't want to listen to anybody. That's why he's an ignorant person. Because how's he ever going to be?
He wants to talk over people.
Yeah. How's he ever going to be enlightened?
Well, maybe
that's what I was saying. Like he's Arthur 2.0. Well, 3.0. Dragon is Arthur 2.0.
Well, here's what I want to say. I just think the only reason why he say all this shit, he just must have a hard life on his own personal life. But that's no excuse because
like if you're the master race, just live it. You don't have to prove it to people. I mean, it's like flaunting. It's like if you got money, you don't have to constantly show it to people. If you got it, you got it. Just have fun and live it. You know.
Well, I had one question for him. I wanted to know why he called Arthur a monkey in the first place. I wanted to know why, and that's
because he told me that he said he acts like a monkey and he looks like a monkey, so he called him a monkey.
So he eats what? He eats bananas and hangs off trees or something.
Basically, it's to. Well, I call him reptilian because he looks more like a lizard, but that's besides the point. But the whole reason why is that he knows he's lying. He understands where the monkey stereotype comes. Playing pretend as if he didn't know, but he knows.
Because I don't know Pagoda. Y'all do, but I don't. So I just kind of want to get pictures.
I barely know him.
No, Pagoda's racist, yo. It's the same talk.
Yeah. ITV has a problem with him.
Like, he has in common with neo-Nazis, but except he's not. He's Jewish, so yeah.
It's funny how he gets mad when people call him out and he uses the same insults that we use on him.
I've called him
like referring to black people like sub-Saharan. Like that's just that's stupid. Like, well, first of all, black people are not sub-Saharan. There is a group of demographic that are sub-Saharan, but that's not all. And not every black person come from sub-Saharan Africa.
Hey, why did he left? I didn't finish.
Oh, because you were talking over him and he was triggered.
But you might listen back, Dragon. You might listen back. So just say it. Just say it, because you're not just talking to him. Everyone else.
What happened here is
just go and say it.
I'll say it. This is why I say the only reason why he acts the way he acts, which is my theory, by the way, based on my psychology. He feels the need to feel superior, despite the fact that he himself doesn't believe that he's that way. He feels like he needs to bring others down so that he has some kind of value in himself, because I don't think he really values himself much. I mean, he knows about his heritage, but he feels the need to flaunt it, but he wants to do it in a way where he can feel on top, because I feel like on his own personal life, he's been put down a lot and he's had under a lot of pressure because of status, you know what I mean? And he feels possibly a lot of pressure from his heritage.
We're not going to do that.
You know what I mean?
Mason is Jewish.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, he has very low self-esteem. A very low self-esteem guy, and the reason why when you call him a certain Dane, he repeats it back to you because he's not a creative person when it comes to imagination. So something tells me that based on his retorts and insults, he might be living in his own personal bubble and he never really explored out of it.
So he's a lot like Arthur. He's basically another version.
Well, that's how I'm saying. Like if I
another version of Arthur.
And to explain his racism, I'm pretty sure it's pretty basic because his lack of knowledge of the outside world. When he sees something different, it makes him uncomfortable and makes him
like Arthur.
Scared. And eventually he gets a hate. So he feels like he needs to bring them down because he feels threatened.
Yeah, I mean, clones of Arthur.
He said he's not racist, right?
I have a question.
Go ahead, bro.
Well, ZTB. So, is it like you and Arthur are like really beefing?
It's an off. It's an off and on kind of thing. It's like Ike and Tina Turner. You know, it's like that.
I guess that means Arthur Tina Turner.
Yeah.
Because I mean, like, it'd be kind of like you just be like, We want to be left alone or whatever, and then it's just
Arthur,
kinda like,
let me tell you something, Bronzebird. Arthur likes the kind of attention that he gets from us, beefing. Because he does, trust me. We when we made peace, he'll go back to doing something to try to trigger something, because he enjoys the negative attention that he gets. Being the most hated person, and that's where he likes. So that's where he'll start some shit, and then we'll get involved, and then after that, we'll make up and everything else. Hunky dory, except without the romance part, because I have standards.
You're right about that too, ZT.
Yeah.
You said it's never gonna end. It's never gonna end.
It's been 10 years.
Because you make a stream every night. He makes a stream twice every day.
But he does it strictly for drama-related purposes.
But he did a stream about something else. He did a stream about America Today.
Yeah, but then guess what? Guess who he invited to his stream? The demon himself. So, Chayton. So when you have that person and knowing the negative attachment, they're going to get scrutiny. I don't care what he believes or thinks. As long as you continue to have and give these people a platform, they are going to make your stream drama related, regardless.
So if Chayton wasn't there, what would you think?
Everything was back to normal. We were all getting along great until Arthur let the gates to hell open. Because it's Arthur's fault for this. Everything involving this is Arthur. Arthur allowed Chayton a platform. Yes, Arthur allowed Chayton a platform. Arthur allowed Chayton to interact and cause havoc and gave Chayton a leeway so Chayton can do whatever he wants.
It's not just Arthur, it's Sean's too.
Nobody cares about that small dick loser. So that's just that his dick is small. So aside from that, Arthur was responsible for all of this, technically speaking and indirectly speaking. And speaking of the devil, Mr. Closet, welcome Jordan. So that's that's
man.
Yeah, that's
Closet.
I'm not here to joke around.
Closet guy. Pun intended.
I'm not here to joke around because I got something to get off my chest. So
I'm not
apparently,
joking either.
someone wants to say that, like, I heard that this natural-born thriller guy decided to do a take out the trash video of me now.
Who cares?
That's what I'm hearing.
Who's natural born?
Isn't that the guy that's related to Mr. Rican J? Or the
I don't
Mr.
know.
Rican J?
He may live by you too, ZTP.
I saw
When?
himself in my feed.
Oh my god, he sounds desperate making all these.
Oh,
videos.
I gotta see this now. I'm curious.
He basically puts your He have the post-it notes. He put it on a trash bag with your name on it.
Oh,
He just
wow,
it's
that's
pretty
so
much
lame.
his way of saying, I don't like you. But all he does is he has to throw out the trash every day because he lives in an apartment or whatever. And
Yeah, that's an apartment
Yeah,
if he has to throw out
but
trash.
here's the thing. What did I do to make him not like me? That's just that. I mean, like,
Who cares? Who gives
Wanna know why?
Not everybody's gonna
Jordan?
like you.
I just find it kind of ridiculous. Like, why do you want to make a video about me for no
tomorrow,
apparent?
Jordan, you want to know why It's because he doesn't care. He just wants people to respond to him. He's bored.
Or maybe he just wants his
give him what he
taking
wants.
out the trash thing.
I just find it kind of ridiculous how he wants to take out the trash and not talk to someone.
Well,
It's
I
ridiculous
don't know.
that he'd take a post-it note and put it on a piece of trash. I mean, come on. It's
No,
just
I'm not
things-
fighting either of you on that. I'm just saying.
Maybe it's
why-
tra- maybe it's
why- you
trash
know,
himself.
Have you
And
ever?
plus,
Have you ever talked to him?
what I also heard is that
I never even heard of him until
thinks that I
Mr. Rican J mentioned him.
That's what I'm asking Jay, man. Have you ever had a conversation with him?
I didn't say anything to piss him off. All I know is that I've been cool with him, but then all of a sudden now I'm not. And I heard in the NWO group chat that apparently that I made peace with Arthur, and clearly I don't recall ever doing no such thing.
Even if you did or didn't. Like, that's a
I mean, like if he called
That's
you out,
it.
on a
No, that
personal
doesn't make
level
any
and then did
sense.
it, then I get
That
it.
don't make any
If he-
sense. Where's his proof?
Who cares?
It's too much beef going
Exactly.
I don't know where
Exactly.
everything
If he
is.
doesn't have any proof, then who cares what he thinks? I just
Oh
find it
shit, he did make a video about me. Let me see this shit. Hold on.
Yeah, I can't wait to
also,
MVTV reaction.
it's
Hope I
okay
don't
for
get a copyright
you to
strike.
care,
Hold
but
on.
not me. Okay.
He
Hold
said,
on.
"Get out the trash," and that's
Hold on.
pretty much it.
Hey, Jordan, shut the hell up.
I'm Arthur.
He does this
Hey,
to a lot
Gato.
of people, though. I noticed this. It's his
He
thing.
even did one on Brian.
Time to take out the trash.
Sometimes he does it to wrestlers. I think even
I know
like
somebody like that, by the way.
Nia Jax.
He even did one to Arthur.
You.
Well,
Hey,
at least you got your name right.
Hey, Nick.
I mean, it's 3 letters. If you can't get that right,
Nick, you sound like
sorry for
Droopy.
you.
Your voice sound like Droopy.
I mean, but watch this video. Like, look at this video. Look at it.
The Droopy's like.
Are you?
Why would he make a video about me? Like, what? Why? I never did anything to him or Mr. PJ.
He's mad at you.
He even did one on Charlie.
He's mad because you're not enemies for Arthur.
He gotta be from New York.
He's throwing out his McDonald's.
He doesn't have much trash.
That thing is dirty.
Just by me saying throwing out McDonald's.
Must live in the projects.
That's the projects.
Undisputed.
Or in the hood.
The paint looks kind of cheap.
Yeah, that's the projects.
That's a cheap ass belt.
Natural scream to himself, the drunk, or should I say natural drunk dealer at the same.
God, now I feel like a Karen because I live in an upper class neighborhood.
I am natural.
You've had some drinks. You threw out some trash.
But it's racist though, and I have to check some bitch who try to call me out. I'm like, oh no.
What happened?
Karens. That's the issue.
Wow, they don't think you deserve to live where you at.
Yeah, they don't think I got the funds to live in this neighborhood. Sweetie, you better look at my bank account closely.
Oh shit, that's fucked up.
Let me guess. Do they feel threatened by you?
Uncomfortable because they want to be very white and right.
Like the video, subscribe.
Not brown and all around.
See, now that deserves a video right there.
That's Karen.
And what people think that, oh, you're overreacting.
Oh, of course, because they have to stick up for the people who they want. You know, the racist people who
Hey, Jordan,
likes things to be gentrified.
Can I tell
Yeah,
Jordan? Something real quick?
That's the ironic thing about gentrification.
Hey, Jordan, you know what's
Welcome,
you know
True.
what's
What's
better
going on?
than Zelda in HD for the Switch?
VR.
Zelda Ocarina of Time in VR.
I just said that.
Shut up. Look at it's Zelda.
That's another Scorpio trait.
Shut up.
Man, you don't tell me to
Hey, look! It's Skyward Sword.
Shadow Jordan.
ZTB, does Tom Woods look like Scorpio?
I just don't understand.
Well,
like,
you
why
don't look like.
why
Well,
want
you can't
to.
look like a Scorpio. It's
Got
more like the
nothing to 'em.
behaviors.
How many mortgages do I have to take out to get that VR headset shit?
It's actually not that expensive. It's $300.
Oh, 300? Okay.
For
that's not
people
bad.
who, you know, can just shell $300 like that.
Well, the government's giving
Last
out
time
money
I
for
looked at
free.
those
All you gotta
VR
do is
headsets,
ask.
man, they were
Apparently.
expensive.
That's why no one's working. Government's just giving money out. Arthur knows about that.
Well, he's been doing
Yeah.
that for 10 years
Yeah,
already.
wow.
No, 20 years already. No, 30 years already.
No, since childhood. Let's say that.
Okay, so add 10 more years.
I see what you did.
Get 4 of those.
And Arthur can see it around too. Mm-hmm.
No pun intended.
Pun intended.
Like, seriously.
That's a double meaning.
No wonder why he wants money out of me so he can give it to his friends.
Hey, Nick, you like doing
Yes,
Arthur
sir.
impressions? I'm glad to find another person that enjoys the impression.
Yeah, thank you. I like when people impersonate me.
Oh, by
Oh,
the way,
Broadspur
ZTV.
left.
Oh, by the way, ZTV, I just found a new way of flirting.
Oh, how's that?
Carry on.
I give him jump scares.
So are you trying to avoid the pussy or get into the pussy?
I'm trying to work my way.
A heart attack.
I don't think girls like when you give them jump scares.
I got a
Well,
heart
she,
attack,
she
yeah.
let me tell you this. She was happy to return the favor.
Did you do it like in the parking lot when she was like struggling with her
No.
keys to get into her car?
No, I did when she was taking a shower. I was playing Norman Bates.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it was already intimate beforehand. Oh, okay.
No, but I was just playing around while working. You know what I mean? If it's Halloween, Halloween decorations coming up, so I decided to scare her a bit.
Oh,
And it's funny. It's kind of like a one-up game.
Well, I mean that can imply to intimacy.
So she did that shit to you in the shower first?
No. I did it first, and she decided to return the favor. And the shower thing is sarcasm, so don't listen to that.
Thought it was literal.
Hell no.
I was gonna say you're pulling the
But
cheating on right now.
but it can happen. You know what I mean?
If he was pulling the cheating, he would abuse her.
No, the lying part.
I get the
A
reference.
lion.
I get what you were doing, Dragon.
What? Which one?
You. No mistake.
All right.
Oh yeah, because you got to clarify.
So ZTV, I missed a lot of what has happening earlier. What was the vagina saying?
Okay, so the
Wait.
the insecure
Is Pagoda
vagina.
here?
No, he left because his vagina was too dry to handle. So
Some moisture.
yeah. Well, no. If there's no moisture, there's no kids. So yeah, it's pretty menopausal of him.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, damn is right. So what I was gonna say is that he was making racist analogies about Arthur, saying that he looks like a monkey, and he acts like a monkey, and he was like, "Oh, I did not know that it's a racist terminology for black people. I didn't know that. I was just addressing Arthur." But then at the same,
Stupid, but ZTV,
but I'm like,
Arthur's never acted like a literal monkey.
yeah,
So
but
that's
and not only he said he acted like one, but he said he looked like one. Now I make the joke that Arthur looks like a reptilian, but what black people you find that looks like reptiles? Besides Arthur, nobody. So that's why it's not racist. But you know the stereotype that goes with black people. You know the monkey stereotype. So cry me a river if you think that you didn't know, because you do know.
Like
You
me as an
knew.
outsider looking at Arthur, and I don't have a problem with Arthur, but I would look at him as a reptilian more so than a monkey, because I don't think he looks like a monkey. I think he looks more like a chameleon.
A lizard, yeah, like a reptilian. Yeah, exactly.
You know, like
From
a
Drama
chameleon, they have
Queenian.
eyes on both sides of their head.
Yeah, sideways vision.
I think
yeah.
I know why. Okay,
That's
guys.
not an insult. I mean, Arthur can show up here tomorrow and make fun of my looks for all I care. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure you don't look like a lizard.
Well, I probably look like something, and if he said it to my face, I'd be like, you know what? You have a good point.
Well, here's the thing: if it's involving
But
you
with,
in particular,
the whole monkey thing, I never looked at Arthur.
and then he keeps referring to black people like sub-Saharan. Like that's another thing, and that's a cold word racist terminology, because that's like me saying white people are German.
And I was going to ask you this, and I was going to ask everybody on the show this, but I kept getting talked over as well. Do y'all know Vagoda's actual race?
Israeli from Israel. He's Jewish.
Oh, okay. Because I was trying to figure that out as well.
He's really proud of his heritage.
Yeah, and he likes to be braggadocious, that's quoting what Jordan liked to say about his ethnic
If
heritage.
there's a black guy talking about another black guy, then I'm like, all right, I'll stay out of this.
No, he's Jewish.
All right.
You said he's from Israel?
Yeah, he's just Israeli.
Huh.
I just got
Which means he's Arab, technically speaking, if you really want to be
means he
technical.
sounds
about it.
Arab as fuck.
He doesn't know much about what's going on in the west side of the world.
He knows. He's just being a troll. He knows.
He
He's
sounded
trying.
pretty ignorant.
He's because he's a convincing actor. What he's doing is that he's gaslighting people so he can get a negative reaction out of people. That's why he intentionally makes those statements to try to allude to something, like with the whole Karen thing. It's just to allude to something, you know. It's
Then
to
why
allude
does
to a
he
question.
why does he always avoid accountability when he gets called out?
Because he's a lot like Arthur in a
Wow,
lot of
sounds
ways.
like Charlie too.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of Charlie, I confronted him earlier before I left work.
That was good.
He said that, oh yeah, well, I did give a straight answer, despite the fact that I was avoiding that particular question. Anyways, what's up, Dragon?
I'm so questioning why Natural Born Thriller.
I actually called him out for kissing your rear end because he kept saying that you do a better impression of him than I do.
You heard it?
Jealous. You're jealous.
I heard. He did say it
Of
again.
ass kissing.
And what do you say to him?
I told him to stop kissing your rear end, and he said, if you wanted fuel, he'll ask for it.
Jordan knows how that operates. So,
I was gonna tell you guys something. Like, I know why Natural Born Thriller made that video. I
Why?
understand because he thinks that I'm going back on my word regards to Arthur because I don't want anything to do with him regarding that whole thing last week on.
that's why I don't like.
Okay,
I don't
okay,
like
but
that.
here's the
That's
deal,
like,
what I do is my own business, okay? And I don't make Mr. Rick and Jay look bad, okay? Where if you ever make an assumption if I make someone else look bad, you need to get your ears and eyes checked, okay? Yeah, and that's your problem.
No pun intended.
Not, and besides, I only went on Arthur's panel today because one, it's my God-given right, so you have no authority over me. So you could take out that trash while you're at it, and two,
Put that on Fleet.
I had to stand up for, my honor. And like I said before, it wasn't a popularity contest. Besides,
but this is what I don't get. Why didn't he confront you or try to talk with you about it? Like he just went out as well and he just made.
Maybe he left his balls at home or something. I have no idea.
Maybe
he accidentally threw his balls in
Eric's purse.
Yeah.
What's funny? He would know. He would know though, Jordan.
Yeah,
but it doesn't matter to him anyway. I mean, he's not gonna. I mean, like it's obvious if he doesn't want to listen to the truth, then hey, I mean, you can take out the trash as many times as you want. Doesn't make you any more of a man than you claim to be.
Yeah, just makes you a clean house.
If you're taking out my trash, that means you're helping me clean up more. So, thanks a lot for nothing. And your logic in your video, you make no sense. I don't make anybody look bad.
Well, Jordan,
when I say I'm done with something, I'm done with them. But if I'm gonna have an opportunity upon me, I'm gonna take it, and there's nothing you guys can do about it.
And I go straight to the source to actually confront them on their bullshit. I don't do shit behind the scenes.
Besides,
and,
I had nothing to lose today. Nothing to lose.
I have a good opportunity for you, Jordan. You could.
You have a good opportunity to take Arthur into the gay cave, and yet you haven't done it already.
No, don't do that. We don't need. No.
Arthur is homophobic, just like you, Jordan.
But I don't care. Look, take him in there anyway.
That's how we.
What do you got to say, Tom? What were you saying, man? Because I'm intrigued by this.
If you want to,
we need attractive people in there.
If you want to pay him back, Jordan.
Oh my God! You don't want to. You don't want to. You discriminate against reptilians.
Doesn't matter.
Tom, what were
Either
you
way,
saying? Jesus
Christ!
It doesn't matter. Christ!
Forget it. It was supposed to be a joke, but the timing came and went, and I'm just gonna move.
Now it's ruined by all of you.
Ruined. There's no timing.
We ruined. I'm trying to say how Stewie says it.
Dude,
yeah.
You can't even get my name right. That's what shows you how, like.
What do you put?
He said J-Man legit, J-Man not legit. Like, it's J-Man's legit.
He's making fun of your name.
Yeah, that's what he's doing, Jordan.
Stupid, Jordan.
Clearly the Z is not silent.
It's obvious he can't spell right.
Come on, the Z is not silent.
No, he's doing
okay, J-Man. All right, J-Man. You stop crying, man.
Wait. I want to hear what Cabal has to say. What are you trying to say, man?
I said he's trolling you by calling it J-Man's not legit.
Dude, he literally gave a reason why he was taking out the trash with my name on it.
Well, I mean, all I'm going to say to him is that thank you for the shout out. I really do appreciate you referencing me in some kind of way.
Yeah, let's give him the fucking platform. He's been talking all the fucking stream. Let him talk more.
Listen,
J-Man, go ahead.
I'm just simply saying that if you're gonna troll me, at least do it.
Oh come on, Kevin, why are you gonna say that?
Where it'll at least make it look like where I'll laugh and not make an explanation of you trying to say, like, make accusations that aren't even, accurate and saying I make a channel look bad. Because last time I checked, this isn't like a corporate, thing where I make a channel or somebody's corporate platform look bad.
And not only that, it's like they're policing you almost. It's like the moment you even socialize with Arthur, it's like, oh, you're cool with Arthur, and then they go against you and they think that you're up to something, that you're plotting against something.
Nobody.
That's some toxic behavior. That's like very toxic.
It is.
I get why you're upset now.
That sounds like something Arthur would do and say.
Well, I mean, he did. Well,
I don't understand why anyone's. I really don't understand why anyone's upset because of some nobody decided to put a poorly drawn.
Well, I mean, I'm trying.
Well, I mean, I'm not upset about it at all. In fact, I'm kind of livid. But it's a matter of
I'm not even upset. I'm just confused.
If you weren't upset, you wouldn't have came in here and made it a big thing.
Seriously, you should stay quiet. You should stay quiet.
No, I don't care. Screw that. I don't want to be quiet.
That big mouth. It's gonna be quiet. It's gonna be very, very
I will continue on with this until I get answers. But then again, if he doesn't want to come to me like a man,
Jordan, okay,
he doesn't have an answer.
Jordan, here's what's gonna happen. You're gonna make a video. He's gonna make another video. You're gonna make a video. He's gonna make another video, and
Yep.
then
He
someone
got
else is
9
gonna
likes.
see it.
Nice.
Somebody
And
else
then a
is
year
gonna
from
see
now,
it,
you're gonna
and they're
notice
gonna
you
be like,
wasted your fucking time.
The video he made at me get 9 likes.
Sorry, Tom.
Hey, everyone knows
and then,
CTG.
and then, and
Catch
then, but here's
that
the biggest
on
thing, Jordan.
fleek.
The biggest part about this isn't even about him. It's bigger than him. Other people are gonna see, oh wow, all I have to do is this to get Jordan to do this. Okay, so then other people are gonna do it.
Why would
And
I
it
want to
just-
make a video about him? That's
don't know,
all.
you
That's. I mean,
I know you guys were doing the nasty. I know.
Why would I
We're
waste my
virtually.
time?
It sounds like this is the video about him.
In a way, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. This.
I don't care. I'm just asking a question.
Yes, you do.
I don't.
You do care. Stop it.
Maybe you know what? I don't care if you think I care. I don't care.
You do care.
You do care that fact that we care.
I don't care.
Why are you
I
lying?
honestly don't care. I like
Jordan. Jordan cares.
I mean, I like the
because he
shout
really
out,
wants it.
so yeah, nice.
But I do respect
I can
you and
tell
I respect
ZTV
your
doesn't really
thoughts.
care. I can tell,
So-
but I can tell Jordan cares.
No, I care, but just not in the way that's
Maybe I
negative. I
care,
care the
but
fact
you know
that I'm
what?
I'm trying
referenced.
to understand why you're mad.
At the end of the day, I'm not mad. I'm just confused. If I can be confused, then I have a right to do so.
I
But
know.
if
I
can't,
understand.
then
You
that's okay.
just
I
want
don't care.
closure.
No, I just want answers, but I see that I'm not going to get them. But until
And
someone
closure.
Jordan, you want a
gets their
hug?
balls, if someone when someone gets
Jordan,
their
you
balls
want a
out of their
hug?
mom's
Let's go in the
purse,
closet.
then you know when to call me. I'm out.
All right. All right.
He was upset.
Jordan wants a
Jordan,
hug.
no, Jordan, come back. No, I don't want him to be upset because
Yeah, I don't want to be upset.
Yeah,
either.
Jordan,
He's
come back.
upset
No, we got to talk about this because he's my homie. So we got to talk about this.
I like Jordan. I just thought like this was it was just. I was just trying to figure him out, honestly.
I know he's triggered because he was wondering that
Why people
Kevin,
would say
Kevin, I swear to God, I'm
People
muting
say
you.
things for attention.
Yeah,
That's what
mute
it
Kevin.
is.
Yeah,
Exactly.
no offense, Kevin. It's just I don't like hearing myself talk when I'm talking because it confuses me.
And
Yeah,
when
that's why I
everybody
can't be a
gets-
voice actor because if I hear myself and I'm acting, then it's like, oh shit, I'm distracted because I'm hearing myself.
And when everybody is being talked over as well, we are all prone to talk over people because we're talked over. So
Yeah, we're blabbermouths. We're a bunch of catty bitches that loves to
There's
talk
also
shit.
latency
Exactly.
issues.
Yeah,
Exactly.
like Beverly Hills 91210. That's a bunch of catty bitches, and that's what we're like.
hey, I can be, I'm a catty bitch too sometimes, man.
Yeah.
It is what it is. But J-Man, you can come back
Yeah,
in, man.
yeah. J-Man is my homie, and I don't want to see him like this, and because I know he's been through a lot this week. So
Yeah, I like J-Man. I don't think anything that's happened this week to him.
I
'cause
just don't like the toxicness of policing people's actions because they were featured in a stream of someone else. It's just I think Jordan doesn't deserve that in that aspect because then it's like it's like he's bound to like not associate himself with Arthur in that way, and that's wrong. That's completely wrong.
Him or his mother, that was uncalled for both of them.
So
Whose fault is it?
nobody's except the person who's making hate videos about them. Like,
Hey,
I'm gonna give you a prime example. So when Jordan was in Arthur's stream, he was talking with Chayton, right? So just for the sheer notion of talking with Chayton, some people would suspect that that Jordan is cool with Chayton and all this other stuff, but that's not the case. It's just that Jordan was retorting to what Chayton was saying. But it's like even if you talk with him, it's like you're considered to be blacklisted almost.
Yeah, like how people jump to conclusions when you and I was talking to that certain individual.
Yeah, that's.
Are you talking about the guy that did all the bad shit, or are you talking about J-Man?
I'm talking about the guy who did all the bad shit.
Okay, because I said I'm not going to mention his name.
Yeah.
And he's a rainbow.
Well, I mean that's why he's closeted Jerry Band, and we all love him for that. But
it's perfect for that.
Yeah, it's colorful. Hence why he gets to shout out Sonic Colors. Ultimate Rainbow. But what I was gonna say is that I really do feel bad for Jordan because, excuse my language, but that's my nigga. So And I'm black, so I can say it. So don't worry about it.
Yeah, I have had no deep conversations with Jordan. All I've talked to him in like chats and stuff. That's about it. But I've seen what's been going on this website, and I
Oh, that kind of behavior was going on. I knew
find
it.
it
I knew it.
disgusting that somebody would bring that up and throw it in somebody's face. You know what I'm talking about? The topic at hand that him and his mom had to overhear again. They don't
And
need to
nobody
hear that
wants. And
every
see,
single
that's
day of their life.
actually despicable. The fact that something
I don't
like that
give a
was
shit
used.
how much you hate somebody or
Yeah.
they get under your skin. There's certain lines in the sand you don't cross, and that's one of them.
He's embraced.
Because that
he's
shit, that
he's
shit will get you
embracing-
killed in real life.
He's
Dead
embracing
ass.
I said this in the chat. I said if he did that to a relative of mine, and I have somebody who passed away in my family at the same age, to very similar circumstances, and he was to do that to me, I'm not the strongest person in the fucking world, but I would punch his face through his fucking head really quickly, and I wouldn't give a shit about the repercussions.
Because it's your honor.
He's embraced this toxic behavior because it's his only thing left in the deck of cards he has.
You know why? Because he's been caught in the loop, and he can no longer keep up with the Heyman Charlie persona.
I see it as views
anymore.
more so than actual like feelings at this point. And
No, I actually think he's that toxic. The YouTube stuff because I
Can't
did
help
some
it. It's right in
thinking.
front of my face, so I'm gonna
remember
look.
when Otaku's grandmother passed away and he made those comments.
Yeah, I felt really
Oh,
bad for
yeah.
Otaku. When he was making fun of Otaku's dead grandmother.
And she had just died. So this ain't
And he made a
this is
counter.
And Tom knows the
Yeah,
guy
I
more
didn't
than
know,
all of us, so you know.
So like
but I
that was
remember that.
clear. That was clear.
Gotcha.
And that was a preview of what kind of person he was. So he's always been like that. So I don't think this is a new character. I think he's just a toxic piece of shit, and everyone gets to see it.
But it's so
I said,
sad because if he wasn't like that, he will like have a lot of support in a lot of ways, and he could have
funny?
elevate himself so high and just wasted potential.
And I think that his nice guy persona is not his real persona.
Oh, I mean that's obvious. It's an alter ego.
Well, he's admitted it, hasn't he?
I mean,
many
we've
times.
seen it.
And apparently, according to him, his friends they outlive their usefulness. He's just using them to build himself up.
Yeah,
like
he's
how,
a true blue
like
sociopath.
Like how he said to Tom is what really got to me when he said that. Oh yeah, Tom, we're not friends, we're partners, and that kind of got me hard.
Like, how are you gonna say that about the person who literally you were talking with? And this ain't no job. This is like,
That's not
part of
all.
your life.
I confront him about it. I said, why do you call Tom partner and you call me a friend? He's like, oh, it's because you and I, we had different conversations. Me and Tom, we don't even have that conversation. I don't even connect with him. That's what he said.
So then let me put him on blast because he told me about the phones and the fights and the girlfriends and his daughter and how he felt and his ex-wife and the pregnancy issue and all that stuff. So apparently, if that's not what you say to a friend, who do you say that to? A random stranger?
See, that's what really got me, man. That's like
He's an idiot. He's just an idiot. He just talks out of his
stupid.
ass. So if you,
He's
Yeah.
stupid.
He's stupid. He's
And
a
I had
stupid
this.
idiot.
I had this question for all of you because all of you know him more than I do. But when he said that stuff to you, like when he said, "Oh, he's just a partner," yada yada yada, was that when he was on your shows, or is that after?
Way after.
When you had a
Way
falling
after.
out, right?
Yeah,
after
he
the
always said,
reveal,
"I could
after
sit
the
you,"
reveal on my channel.
But he'd always be like, "Oh, I consider you like one of my main friends, more than some of these YouTube people." Like he always, like he would say that, but then like he would say that because he's a liar. Like you can't take anything.
He's a
he says
liar. He's a
seriously.
fucking liar, and he's the devil. You know?
That's where the phrase "a true friend stabs you in the front," so you can look him in the eyes when he does it. Shitty friend
Fake friends stab you in the back. Yeah.
Yeah, he was, and honestly, I always knew
Natural
something
born
was up.
thriller.
I always
Adam.
knew something was up with him. I never
He
knew
would have
what.
told
I
you
didn't think
back in the day when you were doing shows, like we're just acquaintances. We're not real friends. Go ahead,
Yeah,
Tom.
well, he wouldn't have said that because he was using me. Because he was, remember, we're talking about a guy who would sit there and play PlayStation while I would conduct the stream on his channel.
I mean, don't get me wrong. His Charlie persona was entertaining, and it definitely was successful at luring all of us into,
I didn't find
becoming a part.
I don't know if that's true, because when Charlie was Charlie, his videos were getting like 20 views, but when Charlie
Well,
was,
not his channel itself. Obviously, the channel was different from the person, but more so the interaction he was having with many different people. That is where people got attached to.
yeah, I don't know. I always knew something was up with him, but I didn't think it was that disgusting. I just thought he was a little.
That's your Scorpio intuition. It
He's not
never
all there.
fails you.
And part of the reason why
I'm about to head off later, gentlemen.
All right, Nick. Thank you for coming.
See you, Nick.
Even when I didn't know about all this stuff, I was already planning on leaving the show anyway. Because
Tom, you look Puerto Rican.
I felt like I don't know what I am.
You do.
That was random.
No, you do. I'm just putting it out.
I have that same shit. I don't know what I am either, man.
I have black, German, French, Native
Not
American.
Well, then that's Puerto Rican, because Puerto Rican is all three.
I'm a mixture of like 1,000
Yeah,
things.
black,
They're
white,
all
and Portuguese, Spanish, Italian,
I am
German,
Italian.
Yeah.
I got Italian.
They have. They're all three of them. All four of them, actually. Well, three because it's white, but still, all three of them.
But yeah, so I don't know. At the end of the day, none of it matters, because I've moved on, and I got a whole new setup happening soon, and he is just going to leave YouTube because he can't handle it and he doesn't know how to entertain. And that's
He's not
the bottom
gonna.
line.
He's not gonna leave.
Well,
Hey, he's jealous of Jordan.
Hey,
He's
Van
jealous.
Crazy, what's going
Totally
on?
jealous of Jordan. How
We're
ironic
trying
is
to
it that
hang in
after the
there.
100th episode of Rant and Rave, he says those things for a reaction. He's like a little child. He really is. He's just like a child.
I could tell the first time I saw the guy's video that like he's just egotistical.
The fact that he would say to me that I'm using Arthur for clout, when nigga, you are on Arthur's stream all the time when he streams,
He uses Arthur
promoting
for-
yourself, and then you use money, AD, for the same purpose. It's like, don't call me black.
I always watched him because he likes scary movies. I like scary movies. We like a lot of the same bands. But I could tell, like, even by watching the guy, he was lying. Like, he's like, oh, I had a threesome with my roommate and roommate's roommate and her roommate. I'm like, dude.
People who fuck don't like to talk about it. They just
Exactly.
do it, you know.
couldn't get a fucking stripper.
Unless you're making a living or a career.
I never
OnlyFans.
believed him because he never had any pictures of these girls. It was just him all over his Facebook. So I never.
If you're doing the OnlyFans, that's different because you're entertaining the masses with your skills. But aside from that, yeah.
For a guy that takes pictures of himself all the time, but he's hanging out with all these girls, that just didn't make any sense to me ever. It just didn't.
And then Mama Bear caught him portraying alternate accounts of the ex-girlfriends that he dated.
If you're having all this
sending
sex, why are
fake-
you faking account of a girl? That doesn't make sense either. None of it makes sense. He's just an idiot. And he sidesteps questions all the time. And then when you call him out on it, it's like an 8-year-old getting caught in the cookie jar. Like,
That's why Jordan laughed at that end of the stream where he was talking with Chayton.
And
'cause he caught
Jordan
him.
bested him. Jordan totally owned him. Charlie has no room to talk
Shout out
about
to
owning
Jordan.
anybody. Jordan owned his ass, and he had nothing to say. Everybody owns his ass now. And
He's
Go ahead.
How I see it, like everyone wants a piece of Chayton now,
Well, this is the most publicity he has ever gotten, ever.
but in a negative way.
Ever again. This is his peak. He's peaked. This is the peak of his. This is the pinnacle of his YouTube career. It's all downhill.
He's known for a bad reason too.
Yeah.
Too bad.
And Arthur is a pawn to this, He's a puppet.
This
being
is the
played by
peak.
the puppet master.
It's all downhill
So-
from here, buddy.
Yep. After this, no one's gonna give a shit about him.
No.
And when he comes back,
here-
he's not welcome.
I'll explain to you why no one's going to give a shit. Because one of these days, mark my words, I don't give a fuck what any of these pessimistic people think. One of these days, somebody in this community is going to get big. And then the good content will then get more eyes. So then that content will get big. And at the end of the day, he's not going to be a part of that steroid of growth because he's a piece of shit, toxic motherfucker. So this is what happens. This is what happens. This is why you need to treat your kids correctly and not do what he did. And this is why you need to work on yourself every day, so you don't end up like he did.
But the fact that he would even use Jordan's dead brother as, well, maybe if you were spending time with your brother, he wouldn't, like,
Oh my God.
that
Yeah.
that I would have.
Why is he giving? He's giving ammunition that will last forever. Like, this is not the persona he wants to pursue, but he's backed in a corner, and this is the only thing he can do. But he's killed his career ever. Like, he'll never be popular. Even if he ironically happens to suddenly go viral, all this stuff exists of all the shit he says. He's
overshadow it.
Yeah, it'll overshadow it. He's fucked himself
Yeah,
forever.
yeah, Vamster. Yeah, it was pretty rough.
He's totally screwed himself up forever. And this is why at the end of the day I laugh. I don't take anything he says serious, because I know he's a stupid idiot that fucked himself for the rest of his life on the internet. And he'll say, I don't care about the internet. I don't care about the internet. Bro, you upload the daily videos for 2 years. Shut the fuck up. You care about the internet? Go lie to somebody that actually wants to believe that bullshit.
You show up on Arthur streams all the time.
And not to mention,
so.
he uploads a new profile picture every day.
Oh yeah, he loves.
Oh yeah, you guys always trying to get on my daily life. So you guys care about me too because you guys stalking me.
No, he uploads every life. I bet you we know exactly where it goes. The guy upload. It's not stalking, bro, when you put it on your feed.
Yeah, he's like, he said himself, he's an open book.
Yeah, it's not stalking. It's called looking at your phone. And then like, how the fuck people gonna miss it? You upload 45 pictures a day. Everybody knows.
That's weird.
It's weird. And then you're afraid about doxing yourself. People could map out your entire walk. Like, watch. One of these days, if you say, you better leave the internet.
And you're not Kim Kardashian where you have a reason to because you're that famous.
Oh no, he's not.
Even though she
happy
got
with his
famous
life.
for sucking dick, but hey, she got famous, right? So yeah.
He's
I
not
looked
happy
at
with his life.
I looked at
He's
a
not
few
happy.
of his videos, and I probably can map out his walk, even though I'm not from Texas. It's his work to a bus stop to an apartment. Boom.
That's
Rinse
his
and
walk.
repeat.
Yeah, that's what he does every day. Doesn't sound like a guy who
But
gets
David telling him off, I was
oh
like,
my God.
oh
Could you believe
shit,
it? And
that
he
my
acted
dude.
like David was stupid. He acted like, but David was setting him up, and it took Charlie a minute
David
to
is a
figure it
smart
out.
nigga. Like I was watching, I was like, oh shit.
David
My
was
boy.
like, why do you think that hurts him? No, he says, do you know what that means? And he goes, why do you think that hurts him? He wanted Charlie to say to Jordan, because he lost his brother, he wanted Charlie to admit
To make the
himself.
justifiable reason, yeah.
And Charlie couldn't do it. Yes, Jordan.
David
yes,
went gangster
Dave-
on him. Yeah.
and he couldn't handle it. He couldn't handle anybody. I already said this. Charlie's like, okay, so Charlie is Brian, but with a higher IQ.
But still dumb.
If Brian was
He's
was
still
any-
hick.
So he's
Brian
pretty
was-
much all of us, but still dumb.
well, I don't know. I'm not from the South, but
I'm black
Yeah.
and from New York, the North.
Yeah, I'm not a neither.
you're a California guy, aren't you?
Well, he was really, he was a
in
Philly, he was
California.
a Philly, yeah.
Ah, so you're Northeast, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Michigan here, man.
West Philadelphia, born
One
and
thing
raised.
about I don't know about Michigan, but I know one thing about the Northeast for New York, Philadelphia, Boston, whatever. You can usually tell when someone's bullshit very easily.
And we know that because we live around bullshitters all the time. So she'll
it's a
pass
bunch of
everywhere.
idiots all the
Yeah.
time. I can't walk.
Spare
through-
change. No,
Oh,
you
you
got
want to
money.
check out my mixtape? You want to go on my SoundCloud?
Yo, man, support me. I'm trying to do a new business.
Oh Jesus!
you've been
Those
sitting at
people.
this
They do
corner
this
for
all the
five
time when I go
minutes.
shopping. They do this all the time. Like,
Hey,
guys,
ZTV, what is this?
COVID.
Guy
What
sits
is
in front of
ZTV?
us-
Hey,
Just
what
for-
beggars
I'll
who
just tell
pretend to
them to
beg
walk
but they're
away,
just too
then they
lazy?
can't fucking do it.
Then they
Guys,
will
guys.
just be in the staircase, or they'll probably be in the subway,
What's up,
showing
everybody?
off their genitals by accident and asking people for money, or
I
say they have,
remember one time-
or say they have HIV or AIDS, and then come next to them and say, "I have this. Could you please give me some change?"
I have a
Just
problem.
try
with
to make you feel sympathy.
And
That
uncomfortable.
reminds me of a stand-up by John Mulaney. Y'all ever heard of John Mulaney?
Oh no, I haven't heard of
I
it.
haven't either.
Look at New in Town. He's like, I am homeless. I have AIDS. I'm new in town.
So many people in the subway have said that, and it's like they always come next to you when they say it too.
Yeah, when they're begging for money and shit.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah, they
Tom,
must
you
be
And they
go
so.
smell like pee. Yeah, but they
I
do
don't
that
like
intentionally. Like they make themselves gutter butt on purpose so they can get drug money. Because they know how to hoard the system. They'll do anything they can. They'll shit on themselves, vomit on themselves, just so you can feel sympathy for them.
That's how. Oh
Yeah.
shit!
Yeah.
He's right in the chat. And the apartment he goes to is his mom's apartment, and he tells everybody.
Yeah, because his
"Well,
mom is
I
rich, right?
couldn't-"
His mom is
he
middle
said,
class.
I couldn't have this apartment. I couldn't live near a school if I have anything on my record that says I can't be around children.
I would
Unless
say
your mother owns the
Yeah.
apartment and they
I
don't
would
know
say
you're there.
I would say that's an oxymoron, but I'm offending too many people, so I'm not going to say that.
No, but seriously, his mother
No,
signed
smart
up the
Southerner.
apartment and he's
Yeah,
living
that's
there. How
it's
are
a
they
joke.
gonna know?
That's funny.
Yeah,
So he
like
can't use that he lives near a school as an excuse if his mother owns the apartment.
I said, but didn't he say that his mom paid for his expenses? Like his mother provide for him?
Her name's on all the stuff, if that's to
You know
be
what-
factual. So
You know what I thought was weird too is when Dark Horse called him out and was like, "Well, you know, you noticed the electricity went off, and you didn't think to yourself you should get off your ass and get a job." And his response to that was, "You don't know her like I know her. What does that have to do with you being a man? Like what?
Pay for your shit. Like you're in your 20s, late 20s, I presume.
What are you waiting for? What do you need to be told to eat too? What are you gonna open up the fridge? There's no food there. You're just gonna starve to death.
just boil a hot dog, eat a hot pocket.
Like what's he waiting for? Like obviously you're gonna have to get a job, bro.
I think his mom. I think his mom provides for him, and I think that
He's had 5 jobs in like a year.
Yeah, I mean, if he was making that bread, that'd be understandable. But he ain't even making that,
If he works at a restaurant, though, he probably also gets free meals from the restaurant, depending on how long.
No, but the analogy. But my analogy is, if you're hungry and there's no food, you find food to eat.
You order food, takeout.
If the electricity's out, but there's no electricity, then you go get a job to make it work. So
or you call the people to come in and fix that if it's a hardware
if it's
issue.
electrical, yeah. But like his excuse doesn't make sense. Is all I'm saying. It just doesn't because
Bottom line, cut and dry.
If he knows how normal, if he knows how to act when it's selfishness and something he wants, he'll do it. But if it's something he doesn't feel like doing, he won't. And that's not being a man. That's being a child. Sometimes you just gotta do stuff. You just gotta do stuff. And if you don't want to get a job, fuck it. You still gotta get a job. It is what it is. Life sucks. Then you die. Make the best out of it.
Yeah, he made fun of Hiro Oshimaru, Daniel, and Jordan, and you, Adam, for that. But the thing of it is, you guys have living wages that you can provide for yourself, and you do it out of love. He's doing it because his mom is simply Norman Bates him, if you will.
Yeah.
I don't care about it anymore. Like honestly, I'll talk about it as if it's just I'm talking about the sporting event of the day. Like I literally don't care. It's talk and
Hey, I'm gonna need a beer for this. Are we staying air for a while?
No, I'm gonna get off because I gotta get up at 8.
I mean, it's already almost 2.
Oh, ZTV. If you like, I'd like to have a word with you
tomorrow. I gotta get up early.
Okay, what time?
Of the week, and I'm getting paid.
Oh, okay, but okay, no promises. So,
what type of work schedule do you have, ZTB? Do you work during the days and you just have the nights free?
Yep, from 8 to 4. Mm-hmm.
Hey,
you always go live really late.
Hey, Tom. Hey, I need your opinion on this.
So when I get back, I'm either tired or I started late, so I don't want to do it as soon as I come back because I'm like,
what's that, Dragon?
Well, Tom, this happened at work. One of my coworkers who I'm really cool with, who's really tight, he left his wallet at home, and he was really angry about it. I gave him $5 just get him something to eat, right? And he took that $5, and when he came back, he gave me $20. I refused it, but he insisted. What do you think of that?
That's some shady shit in a reverse way.
So, Dragon, here's what you do. And I've been in that situation. Take the $20 and then at work eventually buy him a pizza. or buy him a sandwich or sub, whatever.
Yeah, this is what he said to me. No, brother. That's just you, man. I want you to take it. I do it out of love.
No, you take it. No, you take it because he gave it to you. You don't say no, but you can pay him back.
Yeah.
One day when he's not expecting it, get him a sub. If he doesn't want to take
Yeah,
it,
I mean, like the thing is that I gave him 5 and he gave me a 20. It's like he blessed me more. It's like
yeah,
he didn't care.
Yeah, you keep
It means
yourself.
he's a good person. He's
And the thing is
using
that
that in a reverse way.
I kind of felt kind of like bad because like, oh come on, man, I don't want it.
You have nothing to feel bad about because you gave. He just gave you more.
That's you were a good person for doing that to your friend, and
gave you interest.
a lot of people believe in karma, and karma is not just bad; it's a good thing as well. It came around
But if
to
you
you.
feel like you want to pay him back, and he doesn't want to take money back, then like I said, buy him lunch. Nobody.
Hells yeah. You know what? The thing is that we always look out for each other, and he's a Gemini too, so it helps.
Well, see, there you go.
See, that's a true friendship too, man. So stick on to
Well,
it.
his thing though, when I saw how he treated me, I say to myself, I gotta take care of this guy. He takes care of me too. And I feel like he does more than he should, and that kind of makes me feel like obligated to help him. But I did it because I want to.
Yeah, don't do it because you have to. Do it because you want to. It's has to come from the heart.
Do it because he's your friend and you're his friend, and don't have some mental like, oh, I owe you this, you owe me that. type of
Like a
mentality.
loan or a chore. Like, you don't have to,
Nah, the days that
now that's what Arthur does. Now Arthur pays people because he wants people to be his friends, so that's why he does it. But that's besides the point.
Personally, I like to I'm used to giving, but I'm not used to when people does the same to me. That's why I was kind of hesitant to take the money because that's new to me. You know what I mean?
You're like my sister. My sister doesn't like to get gifts or for anything. She likes to, and it's not because she has she has a superiority complex attitude. It's more so the fact that she much rather provide and give people than to receive anything back.
She's Aquarius, right?
Aquarius, yeah.
That's a great
just like my
trait to
sister.
have, though, man. That's a
Just
great
like my
trait to
sister.
have.
I gotta head out, guys. It was nice talking.
See you later,
to
Tom.
You
See
too,
later,
Tom.
Dragon.
Keep being Latino, Tom.
Okay. Well, in the winter, I mean, I'm
have a
always
good night,
dark, but in the winter, I'll be.
Easy to
I'll be
catch you
white.
later.
Be Caucasian again. All right, Kev. Caucasian.
I will say this though before I do go. Well, Charlie uses his mom anyway, so for money.
I mean, that's expected. His mom bought him his house, right? His apartment, wherever he lives.
He said, we live in the same complex, but I have my own apartment.
Yeah. Well, he told half truths.
Another thing he said that, oh yeah, I had nothing against ZTB, even though he said something about me.
Well, I mean,
He never mentioned me for some reason, even though I was being really,
because he's scared
below
of
the
you.
belt. I was below the belt with him.
not just because he's scared, because he already built an attachment for Dragon in a personal note. So
Yeah,
that's
but
why
don't forget,
he's very
you said it
skeptical.
before, Dragon can easily know when he's being manipulated.
You saw that to be
Jordan too. Jordan knows how to be manipulated, but he pick and chooses the battles and the people who he wants to be confrontational with. With Dragon, he has that attachment, so that's why he's a little bit more skeptical. With Jordan, he knows he can easily just go on a shouting match.
Hey, remember how we just left while I was trying to explain his behavior?
Yeah, he's a racist.
Or psychoanalyze. I don't know why I do it so much. It's funny.
No, he deserves it. He's a racist. When you come and call black people monkeys and sub-Saharan, what are you trying to imply?
Another question, ZTV.
Go ahead.
When I do my so-called psychoanalyst, how accurate is it to you, or it's just
100%, 100%.
Because let me guess, you will say the same thing.
I was thinking the same thing, and thus it came to my conclusion. When you make it a blunt joke, it was like, wow, I was thinking that.
Damn.
And I'm just saying this: when it comes to that Pagoda guy, I don't know him. I never talked to him one day in my life. So if he's a good guy, he's a good guy. From what y'all are telling me, he's a bad guy. But at the end of the day, calling a black person a monkey, that's a very specific animal that will trigger specific
He said he didn't know the stereotype. Like, nigga, you know the stereotype. Let's not be
knows
clear.
that stereotype. We ain't living with blinders on.
Even in certain parts of Asia, they know the stereotype. So it's
anyone
like,
with dark skin
you
that
know.
they would beat my fucking ass.
Oh yeah.
Now reptilian, well, who looks like that? Besides, it's like that's not gonna.
Yeah, if I was to go out and call a black person a reptilian,
AW.
they wouldn't beat my ass immediately. They'd be like, "What do you mean by that?" You know.
Oh, if you call another black person a reptilian, they'll be like, I'm like, you do look like a lizard.
Hey.
Don't ask me for details. Like, why am I an elephant?
Hey, ZTV, you wanna know why I think you might look like?
Who?
I think you look like a Olympics. I think you would look like an Olympic sprinter.
It's more akin to Donald Glover.
I meant body wise.
That's how
you
Donald.
Look like Donald Glover for real. You look like him.
Yeah.
I mean, what's his name? I call him Lil Gambino. Gambino.
Childish Gambino.
Yeah.
Childish
This is
Gambino.
America.
We have very similar personalities too. Strangely enough.
Yeah, I could tell. He has that sophisticated sway voice.
Smart ass.
Same
personality.
swagger.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Swag.
Nerdy.
And ZTB, he flaunts
Nerdy
it very
gangster.
much. Hey, ZZ, you remember when everyone was jumping on you and you were like, yes, I love the hate. Give it to me.
Yeah, I was feeling myself. I was like, yeah, keep it coming. Show your true colors so I can
That's
just
funny.
absorb it.
I've never seen people like insult you like that for in a long time.
Because they're expressing how they're expressing their loathing for me, and they're literally showing their malice. And so when I see that, I see their true form, and from there I can easily dissect them and call them out on their BS.
It sounds easy peas and lemon squeezy sometimes, don't it?
And
I've
that's the
seen
thing.
bullshit for a long time, so.
I was
I
called
don't like
Eminem because I'm from
by the way,
Michigan, and I have the black guy, white guy voice. But
you
I'm
do
used
have
to
a black guy, white guy voice. You sound
I'm used to
biracial. Yeah, you do. You have a black guy's what you call it? A black guy kind of swagger to you. It's really weird, but cool.
Hey, come on. Have you ever ran so fast that you accidentally stubbed your toe and you blamed it on ZTV?
No, I never went that Sonic the Hedgehog stuff.
Well, Cabal, he runs fast.
How do you know I used to, but now I'm old and fat. I'm more like fucking Tails more than Sonic.
Tails not fat.
Yeah, but he floats through
Don't
life.
you mean big? More big.
Now, Big the Cat, yeah, that's yeah.
Yeah, I'm more like Big the Cat. Yeah, better.
It's all good. It's all good, man. It's all Gucci.
It's all Gucci.
You know what's funny? I've been saying that a lot at work lately. People are starting to repeat what I say.
Everyone is saying it because I said it, and now everyone's saying it. Like you,
hey,
you didn't get it from
catchphrases.
Gucci Mane. You got it from me because I was saying it. I was saying,
Yeah,
"Oh,
I was saying
Gucci
that.
fam."
I was
And now
saying that in the
everyone's saying
90s,
it.
but instead of Gucci, I used Fila.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Coochie.
It's all Reebok.
Oh, and by the way, if you don't get the reference, you're probably too young or out of you're sleeping under the what's called
Or Generation Z.
It's all
like
triple fat
seriously.
Gucci.
Yeah.
You know what?
I'm
Just a
too
bunch
old
of
for this
adults
shit.
mess-
Yeah,
We're just
Adam,
a
you're in your
bunch,
30s. You don't look like you're in your 30s.
We're
aged
just
well.
we're just
you
a-
missed a lot, Jester. You did.
we're
You did.
just a
Welcome.
bunch of adults just messing around, you know.
Jester in chains.
Mm-hmm.
Mr.
My brother says that I'm getting too old for this shit.
Yeah, he's in his 30s. I keep forgetting Adam is in his 30s.
I thought he was in his
I relate,
he's in
man.
his 30s. Yeah.
I'm a smart southerner.
That's that popular line from fucking
Hey,
Lethal Weapon. Who the fuck was Donald or Danny Glover, man?
Danny Glover.
Hey,
Too old for this shit.
AZTV. What kind of voice is this? Do I sound like a computer nerd who hasn't come out his basement in a long time?
You sound like Games and Toilets production.
Oh, yeah, because I just made a new video on my floppy disk on my OS computer, and we're gonna have fun.
You're 30
Jester
years
in
too
chains, man.
You're 30 years too late for that.
Oh,
Jester
it's
in chains
because
referencing
by the way,
Goodfellas.
ZT, can you buy me a golden toilet seat because it's my birthday and friends should buy other friends birthday gifts.
You want me to find it at?
Didn't I send you one?
You want me to find it at your local dumpster where yellow stains will be just as yellowish as a real gold toilet?
Will it still smell like it's recently used?
Well, I mean that's an understatement.
Well, if
Didn't
it smells,
if
it smells like it's been recently used, I'll take it.
I sent one over there.
Probably more than one people have been using it, so you'll
I don't want
definitely
no
get the
Kevin
human
Daddy
effect.
toilet, man.
I actually sent a golden paint.
You send gold. Oh my goodness.
People
do that. They paint their toilets and
Hey.
want them a different color.
Maybe I do want a Kevin Daddy toilet if he's making that amount of money.
Freaking
He
Kylie
could buy
Jenner has a
golden.
bedroom in her bathroom. How does that happen?
Bedroom in her bathroom.
She has a bedroom in her bathroom. Her bathroom is so big. Her bathroom is so big. She has a bedroom in it.
Who is that?
Kylie Jenner.
Oh, fuck that
Kardashians.
bitch.
Yeah, the youngest one.
Is she the worst one?
No,
They're
she's
all
actually the best
they're all
one.
the worst one.
No, out of all of them, I actually do like Kylie because she's actually the nicest out of all of them. I would say that.
Lewis
I'm
can
not
be
gonna-
gold member from Austin Powers.
Would you like what was it, a crepe or something? A pancake or a crepe? Gold member. I remember that.
Kim
dude.
was nice, right after
No,
she did
she's
the sex.
not nice.
No,
She's terrible. She's a
no.
terrible
She
succubus.
changed. She changed.
No, you watch too much TMZ.
No. She changed. Okay, right after she sucked Ray J's dick, right, and became famous. That
Then she
brief
sucked
year.
Kanye's dick and became more famous. She's a succubus.
Well, I mean,
CTV.
she's been sucking a lot after that, and probably before. But this time she has it on video, and it made her famous. But after that, like
Not
she
denying
was
she's hot.
she was maintaining her personality, and she was kind of nice when I met her, back in 2010. But like
I don't
after
care
that,
if you met her. Are you her best friend? You're not.
Hell
you didn't
no.
like text her. You just
hell
like
no,
you
I
bumped
don't
shoulders
want
with her.
to. I don't.
So don't try me.
I don't want to sell my soul.
Don't
So
say,
you
don't
know,
act like you're her best friends because you met once for 10
I don't-
seconds in a
I don't want
bathroom
to sell.
somewhere.
I don't want to sell my soul. So that's why I'm not her friend. But so
I bumped
yeah,
shoulders
but-
with Method Man. I'm not about to say Method Man's the best man on earth.
But when I met her the first time, she wasn't like bitchy or arrogant like Paris Hilton.
Anyways, he's been. I'm gonna get going. I'll catch you later.
All right,
Oh,
Ken.
man.
But now
doesn't
I
know
can
music.
definitely say that she has the fame and the money. Well, there comes the arrogance that comes with it. So
Yeah.
it's all bitchy and
Well, I
soulless
mean, when you do a sex
And
tape,
devil
that's how you
worshipping.
become famous. I mean,
and famous.
and I know like her dad or whatever was involved in
Robert
some
Kardashian.
court case.
Mhm.
Yeah, not Bruce, but
No, it's not longer Bruce. It's Caitlyn.
yeah, I know. I watch South Park.
Okay. They made a joke about that. Oh wow.
Of course, they
Man,
did.
come on, man. South Park, they make fun of everything.
They don't give a fuck.
Oh, you want to why South Park hasn't been canceled yet?
Because they're like the one that gets the golden pass at this point, man.
No, they have
No.
legal reasons. There's many lawsuits. They get lawsuits every year, but because of legal reasons, they're able to
That's not
bypass
all.
the system.
That's not all. The only reason why they're not canceled is because they also make fun of themselves just as much.
No,
Oh, yeah.
they
Yeah.
that too, but because of the fact
No,
of the
you're right.
matter is that they can't be canceled or shut down because they have been starting being offensive from the very beginning, and they have that leeway where they can make effed up jokes and can't be canceled by the internet for making those jokes.
And they also
And-
make Comedy Central all of its money. And on top of that, they pick on the Democrats just as much as they pick on the Republicans. They have said
How-
this in many interviews.
You know what's funny? It's what
They
I
say
think.
they have said this in many interviews that like nobody is free of being made jokes of, and that's why people love them.
How I see, yeah.
They will make fun of straight men, gay men,
Yeah,
bi
they made fun of
men, Democrats, Republicans, kids, adults.
They made fun of
Netflix.
They made fun of gamers. They made fun of the people who play League of Legends.
Exactly.
They made
and-
fun of. I remember
and-
that episode.
And they also make fun of the masonry.
Yeah, the
Freemason,
the Freemasonry and the loot. Yeah, they made fun of everything, and the reptilians.
And they even
yeah,
make fun
you
of
know.
conspiracists and shit
They
like
did.
that.
They did.
They crack on everybody.
But they go when they were making fun of them. It's basically a commentary.
Yeah, or like a side jab joke to it.
Yeah, it's not talking out of their ass. They're
It's
actually
satire. Yeah.
It's basically what they're saying.
Yeah.
That, this is how we feel about you guys. We're not talking out our ass.
So you can't
They do
cancel
it-
us for that.
They do it in clever ways because they understand comedy. They understand what a good comedian is.
They're genius.
And the world.
Genius.
Understanding
Plus,
jokes.
And not to mention,
And
you
when
have
people get offended by stuff, they realize that like
No, but they
hey,
get
we'll make-
lawsuits every year and they always bypass it.
Yeah, we'll make it into a bigger joke if somebody gets offended, and it becomes more hilarious. The only one I think that really bit him in the face was when they made fun of the Prophet Muhammad. But even that one was good. Even that episode was pretty funny because they put him in like a bear costume.
No, there's one thing about Arabic people. I'm gonna say this: once you critique that person, I'm letting you know they will never let it go.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that was
Yeah.
the biggest controversial one
I
because
remember that episode. Yeah.
yeah, because they had hits put out on them after that episode
from terrorists.
Yeah.
That's why Nintendo, Miyamoto, Shigeru. I don't know if you guys know the story of Ocarina of Time and the music. They had to change. Like the Fire Temple had the Islamic chant in it, and the Gerudo, the Spirit Temple, also had Islamic pictures and like the crescent moon and the star, and they had to remove it because Miyamoto was afraid that they were gonna come after him, and
Yeah, it was sad how what world we live in.
But you can get the real version of Ocarina of Time by downloading it, but the official version they had to get rid of it because of that.
Miyamoto is a smart motherfucker, man.
Oh,
Like,
dead ass, and not because he's Japanese, but because he's just smart.
He's a smart businessman. Like he's been doing this Nintendo shit since I was a kid. He doesn't let
Probably
he lets
before
some
that.
violent stuff get in
He
there,
was doing
but
it since the 70s.
yeah.
When they were
I
a
can't
porn
remember who his
category.
business partner was, but he died in a car crash or something.
When they were a porn category, because they used to do porn, Nintendo.
And they used to make toys.
Hey, wait! Originally they started with card games.
Card games,
Yeah.
and then it became
Yep.
sex things, and then
Sex.
That's
I
why
didn't even
Ron
know about the
Jeremy
sex
has-
shit. I gotta check
That's
that
why
out.
Nintendo has their own porn line of Ron Jeremy and Princess Peach.
Yeah, that movie
They
that
own
they
that.
like. Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw that movie cover.
That
Or,
they
like I seen
co-produce.
pictures of.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're like, you can't release this to the public. We are a family industry.
Oh, please,
Image.
everyone has Google. We can all find it.
Yeah, they weren't expecting the internet to come out. The internet
Or to
fucked
be
over
so
many
popular.
people.
Or they expect the internet to be so popular.
But I think Miyamoto is also very cultured in the adventures that he had in his personal life and the places he had been able to visit. That's why he incorporates all of these cultural references towards his content,
Mm-hmm.
Another thing I like about people like Miyamoto, they always go deep within the culture, lore,
Like
language.
Mario, an Italian plumber. Like, where does that come from?
Yeah. Isn't
He's not
it
just an
amazing
Italian
how
plumber.
far Mario has become since part one? I mean,
I
it's
don't
just a
know.
plumber that took some shrooms and had a drug.
I thought started from the Donkey Kong game.
It's the same thing, Pauline is from Brooklyn, New York, and Mario and Luigi are plumbers, Italian plumbers from Brooklyn. Then Donkey Kong is in the sewers. And
Yeah,
Mario has to rescue
Princess
or else
Peach is just a cheating fucking bitch.
Pauline is gonna get raped by Donkey Kong. No, I'm serious. That's the if you don't rest that's what's gonna happen. That they implied in the manuals.
Oh God.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Y'all are giving Arthur information on his new truth video.
Oh fuck.
The truth about
Why?
Mario and Nintendo.
Well, he already made a truth about Sonic and Zelda, so
Yeah. I mean, we're helping him, I guess.
yeah. But we actually did our fact checking.
I have. Princess Peach is a cheating bitch.
She's a slut, and you know what? I don't feel sorry for
She
her.
has a
And
fetish
Bowser,
for lizards.
Bowser deserves better, because after what I've seen in Odyssey, I realized that she's a two-timing whore, and because she used both Bowser and Mario, and I felt bad. Spoiler alert: that's what happens in the ending, and I just felt bad for Bowser after that.
Hey,
Yeah, this is the thing. Where's Mario's kids? Why does he not have 8 kids? Why does Bowser have like 900 kids?
Because Peach, let's just
Peach
say
is fucking getting down and dirty. Like, Mario's a fucking cuck.
Yeah, he is. She did
He's
everything.
just hanging out with his brother all day, like, man, just bitching about his girl problems. Dude.
And she doesn't even consider him to be his boyfriend, her boyfriend.
No, you're a fucking plumber. I don't want to be with a plumber. I want to be with a fucking big lizard monster that
turtle
has his own island.
No, island kingdom, the Koopa kingdom.
He has a whole bunch of islands, and one of them is in hell.
That's the dark world. That's the final level in Yoshi's Island.
Yeah, he's got boats, he's got cars, he's got pimped out white suits. I mean, I would fucking cheat on
and his
fucking
castle
Mario
be
with
livid.
Bowser too.
Bowser has a sense of style. You see what he was wearing in that wedding?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mario has not changed his wardrobe for like 11 years.
Bowser made fun of him in Odyssey, calling him tacky ass.
Yeah. I bet you he hasn't washed his fucking overalls.
Did Mario and Bowser ever become friends?
They are friends secretly. It was in the RPG. If you play the Paper Mario games, Bowser really likes Mario, but Bowser likes the idea of competing and being the villain, so Mario can visit him.
Well,
it's like
Goku
Vegeta. Yeah,
it's kind of like that show King of the Hill. You know.
So are you saying that he's playing
Chief
necessary
Redcorn
evil?
and Dale Dribble, and Dale Dribble's wife is fucking Chief Redcorn, but they're friends.
They're very good friends.
So Bowser is the necessary evil.
Yeah, he's the necessary evil to keep the world going, but he's part of the equation. But Mario and Bowser, Mario likes Bowser, and Bowser loves Mario a lot. You know,
love.
Yeah, he does.
And even though he killed him.
No, he saved his life.
No, what about Bone Dry Bowser?
No, he saved this. Well, that doesn't count. That's a zombie.
He got killed by Mario?
Yeah, he got killed plenty of times, but he was resurrected by Kamek.
Dude, like the original game, Mario would just like jump over him, hit a little axe thing, and he would drop into lava.
He died in Super Mario Brothers 3 where he fell down to that, wherever he fell down to.
Yeah, where you had to crash all the blocks until he,
that shit was fucked up because the music that they played, I'm like, whoa.
Mario even disrespected him, but in the fucking. Well, okay, I was thinking of Bowser. My bad. I was thinking of the Mario Kart game. I was like, man, Bowser's like the slowest fucking character in fucking.
And Mario Kart, okay, Bowser is in all the games of Mario Kart, and you don't want to know why? Because he's part of the main crew.
Yeah, he's one of the OGs, original gangsters.
Literally.
Triple OG.
Bauer, ZTV. Blue Shell.
Rosalina is a bastard love child of Luigi and Peach.
Wasn't Rosalina like originally the Donkey Kong princess?
That's Pauline.
Oh,
hey, Dallas. Dallas. Blue spiky turtle shell.
What?
Dallas?
Yeah. Oh,
I don't think Dallas is here.
Oh shit, he's not here. I'm crazy.
Maybe I'm thinking of a different Dallas. I don't know what you're talking about, man.
Alright, Cabal. How do you feel?
They insinuated they were friends in Paper Mario. In the Paper Mario games, Bowser had a diary. He was writing, and he was happy when Mario visited him. He was getting all glee and happy. It was his birthday, I think. And Mario gave him a cake, and he was happy that, Mario gave him something for his birthday because he values Mario's opinion of him.
That's so cute.
Nice.
That's what I don't get about Mario's enemies. They always show up and they're like kind of jerks, but like they kind of treat Mario with respect. Even Wario does it.
Because Mario goes through hell through the stages to defeat these bosses.
But Waluigi will never be a character in Smash, no matter where you cut and slice it. So that's not going to happen.
Why? The fans are not going to get it?
No, Sakurai is a troll.
Why?
And he will
I
always
think he
be
will. I
I
think he'll be in the next one, but
that's if he makes another one. I'm not sure.
He's pretty popular, so
we'll see.
Well, what if Sakurai intended for Waluigi to be a Mario Party character?
Nice. Yeah, it's a lot of history. He's been intended since the original Super Smash Brothers.
I'm just saying, like, when it comes to Smash, I mean, they're kind of running out of properties to like get characters from.
No, they got Namco. They got Capcom characters.
I know Capcom. I know.
Do you know they should add?
But they got all the
Kombat.
good Capcom. They got
Omega Magic. Is this
they're
you?
They're not going to do that, man, because it's not family friendly.
Well, more Kombat. Come on, man. I mean,
you got Kazuya. You got Kazuya
But you know
Mishima
what?
there.
I bite my tongue on that because they got fucking Snake Plissken or whatever the fuck.
And Bayonetta, Ray M character.
Yeah.
I think if they got like Liu Kang or Johnny Cage,
I'll say Scorpion. He's more iconic.
I think Scorpion's too fucking violent for Nintendo. I think
No, they will do it because let me tell you why they will do it, because they're literally distancing themselves from the family title, because there's a lot of rated mature games that they're putting in the Switch. Like there's a lot of them. Like this is the most they've ever done.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's
Scorpion, he deserves it. I mean, think about it, man. More Kombat for Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64, GameCube. They can't say no to more Kombat.
You got Resident Evil.
Yeah, it's a powerhouse. Yeah, they're gonna do it.
Resident Evil.
Oh, Leon Kennedy.
They should definitely have Leon S. Kennedy as maybe part 4 Leon S. Kennedy.
Yeah. No. They're probably going to use the remake.
Actor. Well, I wasn't thinking of actor. I was thinking more of Psych. The Psych part actually makes sense, but
Yeah, but like there's certain properties like a lot of these Smash people, like I get it, I grew up with the game, I know, like, and I love seeing new additions, but like a lot of them are always like,
PlayStation 5, don't forget.
We need Goku, we need Shaggy from Scooby-Doo, like those are
we need Ratchet to be in that
Smash. Wait, did he appear in GameCube?
Here's the thing, CTB, this is the thing. At least Ratchet is like, he's a PlayStation property, so no, not going to happen. But at least he's a video.
So is Crash Bandicoot, but it's also for Nintendo. And Spyro's going to be released for the Nintendo Switch too.
Well, that depends on like the agreement they have with PlayStation in the future going forward. But like Goku, I can't see him coming because he's a cartoon character. They're not going to do cartoons unless they do a full cartoon game in the future.
Yeah, no, I don't think Goku's gonna be in here.
I mean, they merged Namco. They merged Namco with Naruto, and they had the guy what was his name from Tekken 5? Tekken 6, Lars Alexanderson, to be featured in a Naruto DLC.
Which is a mistake.
I don't know why they did that. I mean,
I can see those characters showing up in like that Nickelodeon game that's about to come out. Like
Kart Race. Oh no, is it Kart Racers or no?
No,
it's like a Smash inspired game.
It's a fake Smash. Like if that does very well, which I think it will because it's already got a fan base. You know, I think they'll get cartoon characters. You know, but I don't see Smash doing that. I think Smash is going to stay with video games. But like you said, like, you know, PlayStation, they have their own little Smash, but at the same time, you're right. Like, you know, they're kind of letting
PlayStation All Stars, yeah.
They're like, but they're letting PlayStation titles show up.
Hey, Marty, what's going on?
Hey, what's up, man?
Well, anyway, man, they should have included more Queen Morrigan from Darkstalkers to Smash, but maybe because if it's they should, because she's one of the biggest mascots in Capcom, along with Ryu, along with Mega Man.
Like Jig is from Earthbound.
Yeah,
And of course, hold on.
When I think, oh, go ahead.
Because you got Ness, you got Lucas. I mean, might as well put Gigas.
I gotta show you something. Why don't we include this girl right here? This girl right here in Smash, because she and Joker has a special move, as what should we call it, like a Showtime move, as seen in Persona. Spoiler alert: Persona 5 Royal at the final arc.
Yeah.
If only if these two are competing as pairs.
They'll probably incorporate it as an assist trophy rather than and I think that character is an assist trophy in Smash Ultimate.
Yeah, and like Marty's saying,
Hold on, that's not gonna work as a Smash as a trophy.
Yeah, because what they do is that they
but
ported all the rest of the
that-
characters from the games, and they made them assist trophy or assist stickers.
They also,
But
really
another
like
thing is
Elite.
because
They also like,
another spoiler is that you might end up at some point in Persona 5 Royal, you had to fight against her. But I'm not going to give any more details about that. You guys had to play it yourself.
Yeah, Persona.
I'm just happy
is
Ridley
kind
is
of,
Ridley from Metroid as a character now, so that's good.
I think Felicia would be a good one too from Darkstalkers because Capcom seems to really like Felicia.
Well,
Felicia, you got a shout out.
Wait, is there
Not
any
that
Darkstalker game for Nintendo consoles?
But also,
But then people be like,
also before Jordan,
we
Dragon
want Mai Shiranui from Fatal Fury to be Smash, but she's already chosen on Dead or Alive, so that explains why
I think
she's
they're
not
gonna.
chosen.
I think Nintendo's gonna look for the most popular vote, and they're gonna go for the people votes that matter when it comes to popularity contests.
Another
another
they don't
company
want to waste money on character that no one will use.
Yeah.
Another company that everybody's forgetting about is Rare. And
yes.
You could
hold on. Perfect Dark, guys. Joanna Dark from Perfect Dark. She should be on Smash as well.
They're gonna probably go for the
Saber
cartoony
Wolf.
effect of rare content.
Saberwolf from Killer Instinct should be in it
Because
as well.
she's from because Perfect Dark was originally from Nintendo 64, but not just that. It was the last game to be in Nintendo 64, so why not include her?
Yeah, and she's there's a new one coming out of that game too, so it would be good for them to do that.
Imagine they put SpongeBob in the game as a DLC.
That's a cartoon.
Yo, man.
I'll be laughing.
Another
I'll
one
be,
right there.
But, like,
since I
think
brought that
about,
up, while we brought up Pierce Brosnan's James Bond, since GoldenEye 007 was on Nintendo 64.
That would be cute if they did that, but I'm sure somebody would sue the living fuck out of them if they touched that golden eye.
Oh shit! I should keep my mouth shut about that.
Because that, when you bring James Bond into it, you're gonna have to deal with Paramount and all these other assholes.
Oh yeah, MGM.
But with Killer
Instinct,
you could bring in Saberwolf, and then you could bring in the girl you were talking about from Pitch Black, I think. And then you could bring in
Perfect Dark.
You could bring in Zitz, Pimple from Battletoads.
Pitch Black is the
the original
Chronicles of
Perfect
Riddick.
Dark, yeah.
I mean, that's what's beautiful about Smash.
Not pertaining to games, but pertaining to movies. They're making a Mad Max prequel.
Tom Hardy?
Yeah. And I'm going to watch it because I'm a big fan of the franchise. And I know it takes place in a post-apocalyptic future where the entire world is a wasteland. And it actually happens when with the Blade Runner franchise, where the entire world turns into a desert, and you see that the world is a complete desert, desolate wasteland. So Australia is it happens during that time in the future, far future. So I'm hoping they can reveal some stuff of how it happened, like how the world turned into a desert.
And the main character is going to be a woman. It's going to be go woke or go
They were
broke.
ruining.
Unless it's played by
ruined
Charlize, well, it's not going to play as
Matrix, man.
Charlize Theron because they're not going to let that happen. Because she was.
They were ruining Matrix with the Force film, and supposedly I heard that the Force film's gonna cancel out the second and third film.
So it's a
Like,
retcon.
God, no.
It's a retcon.
No, yeah,
Yeah, man. Like according to fucking yeah, man. Like according to one of those
And when
sites,
I
it'd be like
the main character
especially
becoming a
Rambo
female
Ralph or
is bad,
Rife.
no, it's not. It's not. Not in certain
Oh,
cases.
hey, plot twist. Plot twist. Neo's not going to be the one. It's probably going to be Trinity. Oh, wait a minute. It's not Trinity. It's that blue hair bitch.
Yeah, the one that has no connection to the past movies.
And she's
He didn't even bother to change his
doing
looks.
more
He's
than the
just acting
actress, man.
exactly the way he did in John Wick. Who knows? Maybe John Wick is having a dream.
Or maybe that's how Keanu Reeves looks like in real life, man. That's how he looks like in real life.
And that's what makes it lazy, because
Yeah, man.
I don't think it's lazy. I don't give a shit how he looks.
No, I do, because you got to make it consistent. If you're making the fourth one,
Well, if
he
you're
has
gonna
to.
say you're gonna make it consistent, then why is Morpheus not Morpheus? It's Candyman now. It's
Because the real Morpheus got fat and old.
Knew where the direction of the film was.
You can
gonna
watch
go.
him on Blackish. He plays. Yeah, he's there.
I know, but I'm just saying.
But they didn't even bother, dude. They didn't even bother contacting him. Like at least having at least having worked out.
I heard he was contacted. He just didn't want to be a part of it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Maybe you know more than I do, though. So.
And they have to explain why he aged. See, with Keanu Reeves, you don't have to explain because the nigga doesn't age. But with him, you got to explain.
He is a vampire. I think he's a vampire.
He's a weird man, and he's almost 60, and he looks like that. I'm like, well, damn.
Yeah, man.
Oh, and he's not a vampire.
Dude,
he's a god. He's a heavenly god. He's an angel. He's no vampire. He's an angel, by the way.
Oh, by the way.
And sorry to say this, but no more Hugo Weaving.
Yeah, he turned it down too.
Hello, Mr.
Well,
ZTV.
but at least I'm glad he turned it down because it's gonna suck anyway.
Hello,
and,
Mr. ZTV.
Yeah, Dragon. What's
and
going
basically,
on?
it's gonna be, it's basically the first. It's gonna be the first movie. You know what I'm saying? It's like the first movie. You know how Force Awakens goes down with. In the sequel trilogy, you're gonna have that shit.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be an original story, and it doesn't make sense either because like Trinity and Neo already died at the end of the third film.
Spoiler.
Oh, plot twist! They're actually clones. They're actually clones. By the way, they're clones of.
That's actually a
the
good
real
explanation,
Neo
though.
Trinity.
If they bring him back, that's actually
Nobody
a really good
coming to your
explanation.
channel, ZTB, cares about spoilers, man. Like,
I know. I just want to put it out there in case no
they
one
come
else,
here to want to know what Arthur or Chase or oops.
Yeah, they're here for the
person
drama
I could not
biz.
mention
Yeah.
today.
Arthur wants someone to talk shit about him so he can make him
But yet
smart.
he didn't come here.
But don't give me that. Oh, the third film's not as good as second. Well, the second and third film is the same thing because they're not as good as the first film because the first film was originally meant to be a standalone, sci-fi noir and cyberpunk film. But because it became popular, it expanded into a franchise the way it is now. Got
I like the second and third film for what it
Reloaded
is.
and
I hated
Yeah,
two and
yeah, at
three,
least
but
it's
I love
good.
part one.
Well, part one is deep when it comes to its meaning. So
Yeah,
Yeah, sir.
part
Yeah,
one caught everybody off guard, and I think that's why a lot of people
Yo.
hold it so near and dear.
What makes it so special about part one is that the bullet time is actually stop motion on steroids.
Yeah.
Stop motion on steroids.
But not only
And
the
then
visuals, but it's more like the story and the
by-
explanation for what it
That's
is.
That's another thing that really affected
Yeah,
the culture. Not to be like
like reality is false and you're living in a false reality. you
Yeah,
know?
but like that bullet time.
Yeah, man.
It wasn't just in the movies; it was in video games. Like they
Yeah.
put that Max Payne and
But anyway, by bullet time as in being a stop motion steroids, I mean that bullet time was once
scary
was
movie.
done practically. It was done practically, like both cameras and green screens and real sets and people on wires But then since
CGI
second
took
film
over.
came in, it's no longer stop motion on steroids. It's completely it's full blown CGI now, man. Because it wasn't
because the cost of
why
budget is it's more affordable for them to do that than to get actual props.
Yeah, man, it's too lazy. Like, that's why I love the first one, man.
Apparently,
Because it was done practically.
CGI is the future.
It's the wave of the future, and now you can do live CGI where you can do it live.
It's because CGI is cheap. It's cheap.
It's cheap to do
and easy.
Oh, let's not forget it was.
Guys, I
filmed in
gotta get
Australia.
going because I have to get up at 8 today.
Oh,
All right,
I'm glad I
catch you later, man. Night.
All right.